All right. Sorry we were running late. Oh, and that reminds me that I've got to go back into Discord and let the various places that I post my self promos in know that we're live. Discord forever. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoops.
Oh man. Today is just a messed up day for the cameras. How about while I'm trying to fix all of these cameras, someone goes through a previously on for Patrick because he missed, and for our two sporks because they missed. Also, you guys missed 3 cats last game. There were 3 cats on screen. You missed it because you didn't show up for the game.
Oh. Do you guys want to see a new cat? I've got a new cat.
You got a new cat?
We got a kitten. We have a kitten.
Oh yeah.
What's Paco think?
You guys.
What does
He
Paco
hates
think?
it. But before you guys do your whole thing, I'll just bring the cat down, then you can tell me what happened. Give me 2 seconds.
Being centered yet. I'd just wait a sec. Or I guess you could be on
Skamos.
There you are.
There we
Look
go.
at Skamos here, dressed up to be the attorney at law.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Ready.
My son
as
will
fuck.
not go easy.
Jeez.
You got some big pants to fill. You still have to get us our reward, or maybe even more for bringing the moose in alive.
Oh, we'll get more.
God damn it.
Just don't you worry.
Alright, so I have a feeling that Melissa's having some
Say hi,
internet
George.
troubles, aren't you? Hold on, I gotta get your camera. Okay. You can
Hold them up again.
You can pull them up
This is
again
our-
so that we can actually see this
Our
time.
stinky little cat, George.
He looks cute.
Aww.
He is
He's so
awesome.
cute.
He's a rescue. We got, I don't know where we got him from, but
Did you get him from one of the pet stores? Usually it's all through
No.
the Humane Society.
yeah, we didn't do the pet store, but we got somebody who is Krista knows them. They're working with fostering cats, and so they had some. They brought them over, and this is the one we got.
It's probably with the Humane Society.
Yeah, something like that, because they're fostering them all.
He's a
He was
little
he was the
cutie.
quietest one. He was the quietest one, and he's a jerk. Once he warmed up, he's quite the jerk. What do you see?
Just I made it up.
He's a pretty cute little guy, though.
You'll have to put him
He seems
right in
pretty
front of
okay
your
to do
face
that.
for us to be able to actually see him.
Right in front of me. I got a bad camera.
Right in front of your face. Where your
Right in
face
front of my
is.
face.
There we go.
Yeah, Kitty, look.
Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He wants to attack me now. That's his thing. He likes to attack. That's cute. Hey, buddy. Yeah. I already pissed him
Okay.
off because he was sleeping. I was gonna go be a jerk.
what did we do in the previous episode? That was with the crypt and your friend.
What you talking about, my friend? One there.
Wasn't there a mummy? What happened to that mummy?
What happened to that mummy that you guys, that very friendly mummy that you guys let out?
I don't know.
Lilith didn't do anything to the mummy.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Ambrose didn't do anything to the mummy.
What did you guys do to the mummy? Kind of
Hot Rod knows what happened.
Hot
But
Rod
he can't
does.
tell anyone.
Hot Rod? Who's Hot Rod?
My flaming robot.
You have a flaming robot? Okay.
Yeah. You've seen the picture.
Well, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. Hot Rod. Okay. You get a hot rod, I get a stone statue. I don't know what my buddy's name is.
He can be Stiff Steve.
Stiff Steve.
Yeah, so I mean, technically...
Hot Rod and Stiff Steve?
With purple blood.
Sure, why not? Let's go with it. Stiff Steve.
Actually,
Or something where, like,
may or may not have...
you got Hot Rod, I got Rock Hard Rod.
Alright. And we missed that.
Shit.
Golemov, what were you telling us?
Yeah, I mean, everyone basically, well, yeah, we came to the lumber camp, got attacked by the druid, or the, what's it called? Banshee. There we go.
There was a Banshee.
Attacked by the Banshee. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're very familiar with us.
Yeah.
I love Banshees. They fucked me up, bastard.
I killed the Banshee this time.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Did it scream at you?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was a
Sure did.
panther, and so the panther took all the damage. And then, no wait, was that? No, that was the other one. Never
Yeah.
mind.
You were the
I'm getting my
bear.
games mixed up.
You
I
were.
was a bear, and I scratched the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
I took
I
a
was panther
giant
on the
shot
last
from
game.
it though.
Yeah.
It nuked me with an arrow. That was not nice.
So from there we got, I can't remember exactly how, but we were pushed further into the woods and found an elven
Tomb.
Crypt?
ruin. Yeah, elven ruin. With what we called a moon clock. It was kind of like a sundial that had a giant moon on it. And there was a friendly mummy there that kind of told us what was going on. But we decided to take a rest, and before we entered the crypt, and was talking with them, and there was a purple light, and something happened, and then the mummy was catatonic.
Something happened. There was a bright
Something
flash of purple.
Yeah,
And then it was a vegetable.
and vegetable.
And you guys didn't go back to check it after a little while to see maybe if the moon clock had something to do with it?
Oh no, we took it with us.
Oh, you took the mummy with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You didn't try to.
he's with us. We're gonna see what we can do.
It's worth money.
Yeah.
Come on, we're
Okay,
basically with a university that's based on the turn of the century. So like the Brits
Did it?
we're going to be
Did it?
stealing everything we can.
Did it happen to have any books or anything on it, like handwritten notes, maybe something like that?
No, but apparently it would have told us anything we wanted to know and done anything you would have told it to. So, but now it won't do nothing.
Just appeared in a flash.
Purple light. Nothing else happened around. You couldn't hear anything strange.
Yeah, it's like something ate its brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about.
It doesn't have a brain. If it's a
Not
mummy,
anymore.
it would have been taken out. Well, I'm just confused.
It's sentient and talking to us. It gave somebody a sword, Severin a sword,
Yeah.
and told us how to operate the moon dial, which we then operated, and then we went inside and went through some tombs, found Moose, who is guarding a long hallway, and the Moose wouldn't let us by. I did try. It was like a 23 charisma check, but he still was having none of it. He said his mom was being defended, or
Yeah.
his mom was acting strange. So then we found a magic mirror, and I used it ended up letting us use a spell of scrying.
Yeah.
And then I figured out what the Moose's mom looked like, because the Moose's mom is Ravison, the druid we've been looking for. I turned into Ravison, and then convinced the Moose I was its mother, and the Moose let us by, and we proceeded to
Kill his mother.
beat on Ravison.
And then now we're gonna take this moose to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna
We
give
got
it a
trial.
fair trial.
You know what a
I
fair
know,
trial
a fair
usually in this
trial.
situation is that yes, you did the crime, you're gonna do the time. So the best you can do
Well,
is maybe
you
pay
can-
off.
But
I
that
think you
being
guys could
said,
do- is pay off the villagers, and then take the moose with you.
I guess
You know.
we'll see what the court of law agrees with there.
Yep, gotta find a jury. It's the next quest.
Oh God. How about they'll just let us vote on it?
Do we know how many loggers the moose murdered?
You're not sure.
We'll ask the moose if he can count. He should be able to count. I think a way can make him relatively intelligent.
Yeah, he's got a 10 intelligence, so he's as smart as anyone.
Have we even talked to him about the murders, like why he did them, or if
No,
he was
we
in
haven't had
control
any
when he
talk.
did them?
I don't think you have. All you did was Skamos, looking like Ravison, told him no more murders. That was the last of that.
Good.
Yeah.
So
Won't murder anymore.
So he knew that he was murdering people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he was told
not
to by
protecting,
his
right?
druid mother.
Not
He was
to
doing what
everybody.
his mother told him. He was being coerced.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
Manson's
big money.
followers did what he told them to. So just saying.
Exactly. So she's very manipulative, right?
Yeah, but
can
remember,
make
Melissa,
people
we went over
themselves.
this. What happened to Manson and his followers?
They all went to jail.
I was like, it's like sorry, not Marilyn Manson. He's also a manipulative
Charlie.
asshole. Charlie Manson. I forgot that they were sentenced to death. That as an argument, and I was like, oh, whoops.
Ah, shit. So, we could get some moose meat out of this.
No, not my son.
That was part of the deal. If you killed him, you got the carcass for the meat. But
Well, let's
but now-
put them on trial. Make all the people in the village feel good about themselves.
yeah.
And
The
then,
thing is,
you
the
know,
moose is an intelligent being, so shouldn't he get a trial?
but if he's an intelligent being, he's also intelligent to know right versus wrong.
Intelligent.
Exactly,
But-
guilty or innocent until proven guilty.
Well, I'm sure there's quite a lot of evidence, like some gored. They would dig up some corpses and they'll be horribly gored by those big horns, trampled.
He'll just
It could've been
say
another moose.
self-defense, right?
Another
It was
moose.
self-defense. They came at me. I was scared. He had an axe in his hand, so I only assumed that he was going to kill me, so I trampled him.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, where we left off last time was Iggy went up to the mirror and he wanted to look at the ship that he arrived in. So, what he saw, and it's up to you guys whether any of you followed him towards the mirror when he went to it. What he saw was a what looked like a multi-tiered boat made of purple flesh and bone. Had purplish windows that flickered. What I missed at the end of the game last time were the four large, like human-sized, maybe bigger, tentacles that come off the front of this ship. And he saw many small creatures, a number of small creatures, their shadows moving around the ship.
Oh, I suppose I should roll a wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
Something's chasing him.
5.
Is that so his ship or our ship that we came with?
His ship.
I guess I'll
That was
take
in
care.
Iggy.
So just him.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
That's a
talking
minus.
about-
-1 to everything, then I think.
I think so.
I probably would have been Snoopy anyway.
Visibly shaken.
So does that mean since I'm Snoopy, I'd have to roll something as well?
No, if you followed him towards that, you saw the same thing.
Yeah, I would have been Snoopy.
It
Does that mean I'm probably shaken too,
um,
or intrigued?
possibly intrigued. What is? Did you write down what your seeds of fear are?
Yes. Oh, just a sec. Cat, get out of here fast. 'Cause my seeds of fear are, I think, as being by myself. Where did I put it? Deals bonds person. I've got my crazy fish person. Yeah, pretty much my fears are I hate feeling isolated or being alone.
Yeah. So you don't need to roll anything on that. It was something that deeply affected, visibly affected Iggy when he saw it, but it's up to you whether you found it frightening or if you were intrigued or what.
You want to roll a high-low? And we'll find out.
If my hair wasn't already stark white, it would have just got whiter.
Well, Brad, you can pick high or low for whichever one. I'll just roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling it.
Let's say highs.
High is okay. It is a high. Doesn't mean I'm scared.
We will say no. You are intrigued as fuck. You're curious.
Yeah, I'll be like, can I roll an Arcana to see if I think I know what that is? Some pretty sure tentacles, little creatures. Are we talking about those brain-eating guys?
You can give me history as well. One or the other.
Well, either way, I get +6.
Hey, what's your buddy do? You have your new statue guy.
My ancient companion.
Which one did you pick? Because it might be relevant.
Yeah. Brad, which one did I pick?
You didn't tell me.
I'd have to look. I'm sure I did. I told Ryan. Yeah.
You told me
Ryan.
Sage. You thought Sage was cool, but you didn't say what you were picking.
I think the Sage then.
Okay.
Yeah. If we did that, it'll be the Sage. I'll just do the Sage because it'd be an interesting companion to have.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll still just do an Arcana.
Okay.
23.
Yeah. That is definitely a mind flayer. A mind flayer spelljammer ship.
And
you
I'm gonna be like, you came in that ship?
You can see the grooves in the snow and, in the snow because it hit the dirt hard enough that the snow is lower in those parts than it is in other parts. You can see the deep grooves from where it landed, and it looks like it's being repaired.
Oh. Would I have an inkling if, even though this is a mirror that they're using to look at this, would they know about it since they are mind flayers? They're very psychic. They might understand that somebody is scrying or whatever this is.
The scry spell, with that Arcana check, you know that the scry spell you can only know if you fail your wisdom check, but he was only looking at the place, not a person. Okay. Or if you can see invisible creatures. I think we lost Ryan there. Oh, no.
No, we gained
someone. Hey. Wonderful. Now everyone's out of order again.
You're welcome.
All right. So, let's see. I need cameras. But, yeah. What else is... What's going on with you guys? From there.
Well, I'll pull my hand away to break the scry, and then I'll take a shot of my whiskey.
All right.
I'll just say, man, that looked like a mind flayer ship. That's pretty fucked up.
I don't say anything.
I really hope they did not notice that we were scrying on them.
Who were we scrying on?
We just saw some a mind flayer ship. I think Iggy knows more about it than he's letting on.
Let's take another drink.
I'm gonna just ask, was that what was that about? What were you looking at? It's kind of an interesting thing to look at.
Indeed. Looking at death itself.
Was that the ship you came in on?
Maybe. It's all a blur.
How did you come in on that ship?
I don't remember.
Mind flayers, those are the ones that turn your brain into spaghetti, right?
No, they eat it.
Insight check.
Olamov, would you know?
That was in character, by the way.
Shit, 7.
Conversation.
I'm pretty sure Ryan or what's his name Iggy is being honest with me. Eh? He's a hard read.
Oh yeah, I'm not lying. I actually don't know.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I got
All I
7
remember-
anyways, as far as I know.
All I remember is the burning wreck of that and escaping.
Oh.
Thought I might have been addled by the cold, but maybe not.
It's either you were food or you're an escaped mind flayer convict.
I don't think they have convicts as much as they have slaves.
Yeah.
Probably both.
Anyway, so I'm going to ask about this trial. Do we have to go to a courtroom, or what are we doing?
Well, you would.
Have we gone back to the city and everything now?
You would probably want to go back to the city to do the trial.
We're also seriously injured, FYI.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys have time to rest? Because I probably have some spells for you.
We are Oh yeah, I am pretty injured.
Oh yeah, everyone's injured.
Well, it's only a 2-hour ride back to town.
Yeah, but there could be something.
Does anybody want a couple cure wounds? Healing word?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right. You'll get 9. Anybody else?
Can we get,
Yeah, I'm hurting pretty good.
All right. I'll give you one. Whoa, you get 12.
Nice.
Nice. Feel much better.
Max heal.
Anybody else?
I'm only 4 points down. That should heal with the rest, right, Fred? Or
Yeah, if you take a short rest, you can roll one of your hit die and add your constitution, and that will heal you up. I think.
Okay, what's
I'll
my-
take a health potion.
I think your
Go
constitution.
Golemoff, do you want some?
Your con is +2, so you would only have to roll a 2 on a. Actually, there is a button on your character sheet that says short rest. And if you click that,
Golemoff, you want?
you should be able
I'm gonna
to
take a potion.
roll healing, and it'll automatically apply it.
Sweet. Golemoff, do you want some healing?
I'm in a short rest here too.
I can throw you a little bit of healing.
You could. I won't say no.
Okay, here you go. Shit. Well, you get 6. That's better than nothing, right?
Oh shit, that's a lot. That's pretty good.
What do we got here?
2.
6 people. Nice.
So is Schema still disguised to check
Oh,
the
yeah.
loose friend?
Oh yeah. I think he's gonna have to remain disguised for the rest of his life until the moose dies.
Mm-hmm. This is my
You
son
could
forever.
You could just set him free. Or
No.
just go as the mom and just say, like, I need you to follow this guy and do what he says. And then we'll just pass it on like that. If he survives the trial.
Or Eliot the Moose would be my friend forever. That is another option, potentially.
Well,
I
you
might have to lay down
and
some truth on Eliot the Moose. His life
who's
is
it?
now forfeit.
Eliot
Well,
the Moose.
You should
Will be
explain
on-
what's going to happen because I want my money.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go up.
So
and
I'm just wondering, while people were looking at the scrying mirror, what was Lilith able to kind of sneak out towards the moose?
Yeah, if you like.
Sure. Fine.
How many more charges of the mirror do we have?
You have used it twice, so up to 5 more. You're not sure.
Can I use it one time?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use it to scry on my son, see what he's up to.
He is a blacksmith's apprentice, right?
Yep.
Don't
Don't forget about Melissa going to do her thing either.
Okay.
At this time of day, it looks like he's starting to wrap up with his work, cleaning up the shop. But looks good otherwise. Maybe a couple burns from being new and getting too close to the forge, but
It's my boy.
yeah.
He's 12, so he's a human equivalent to 16.
All right.
Has orc stuff.
And Lilith, what was it you wanted to do with Eliot?
Is that the name of the moose?
That's the name Skamos gave the moose, because he didn't have a name.
I'm assuming we've been discussing the trial in character.
Yeah.
At least Lilith has. So, based on the others' reactions, I think she snuck out to talk to the moose.
Okay. He's standing right there for you. What do you say?
Is he being aggressive towards me?
No, not right now.
Okay. Hi, Eliot.
Hi.
So I want to ask him about him hurting the loggers. Why he did it.
Says, Mother said they killed her sister, so we had to make them pay.
So you understand that they're dead. They can't come back. You have the knowledge to understand that now?
Yeah.
Do you know you can get in a lot of trouble for what you did?
Why?
Well, the villagers aren't going to be too happy that you killed the loggers.
Well,
They might want revenge, just like your mother wanted revenge.
that makes sense.
I think Lilith is going to kind of say, I think it's best if you leave this place and go as far away as you can. Can you do that, and can you do that quick?
If Mom says it's okay.
Yeah, I was just talking to your mom. She said that it's totally fine. She wants you to be safe.
Okay, give me a deception check.
My deception's really bad. Oh shit, I got a 19.
Nice.
His passive, yeah, he's got an 11 for his insights. He's like, oh, well, okay, I guess I can do that. And
Okay.
Run!
he
Smack his ass and tell him to get out
starts
of here.
trotting away.
All right. So I'm just
Can I
going
see
to
this
kind
happening?
of. No, I was very quiet.
Yeah, but the moose walking.
Hot Rod starts ringing his bell because this is a change.
Can I get Hot Rod to shut up? Can I hit
Absolutely.
Hot Rod with?
You can hit him as much as you want, but he's ringing that bell because he can't be surprised.
Can you cast
Like-
silence? Cast
I'm
silence
gonna
on
start walking over to Eliot.
He's trotting away.
Okay, well, I'll yell
Maybe he just
towards
take
him.
a fat shit.
He stops and looks over his shoulder.
Fucking back.
Perfect. Come here, my son.
He starts walking over. I thought you wanted me
Can
to run and hide.
Sorry, Hot Rod's always watching my back.
Can I ride him?
You can ask him.
Can I ride you, son?
I ride you, son.
I thought you told me to go and hide. Can I just ride you?
Yeah.
Conversation is taking a turn.
Great, thank you. I'm gonna hop on top.
Okay.
Hey, let's get out of here.
All right. You going where he's going, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going where Eliot's going.
He's running out into the wilderness. Not towards the town.
See you, buddy.
All right, bye.
Hot Rod's still gonna be ringing, but he wasn't told to do anything else. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get away towards the where we had the. Well, I guess he's leading me.
He
So
is.
I guess
I mean, you can.
once we're far enough away from the group that I don't think they can catch me, I want to try and stop them.
Okay. He stops. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Eliot, do you understand that if we go to the town, they're probably gonna want to try and kill you?
That's what the other druid said, that they might want revenge.
Do you trust us to save your life?
Says, I trust you, Mom.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and go back to the group.
Okay. You lead him back to the group. You guys do, by the way, still have that Shrub. I can't remember if you named him.
Wait, I thought the Shrub
Oh,
I
died.
thought he left.
There's
You
another
got
one
the
that came
second
back.
Shrub. The second
Shrub
one
was
that
where-
showed up. The one that's not a
Yeah,
berry
it was
bush.
Troublesworth the second.
Well, would he recognize another druid? He might be hanging around Lilith.
We should call
That's
the
true.
Shrub.
I should call him what?
I thought we sent the Shrub off to do something. I can't remember what it was, though.
Oh, I thought he might have left to take another message to the keep,
Yeah.
Oh, did you send him to take a message to the keep?
or no, he was coming back.
He had just come back.
No. Yeah, I think he's just floating around.
Yeah.
So
He came back and told you that the shipment has made it to the keep,
Oh,
and told you where the keep was.
Right.
keep near Cartographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One. Cartographer. That's what it is.
oh, we also got him to take his buddy to the compost pile.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where you sent him.
Oh, yeah, that's where we sent him.
So what's this
Right.
Shrub about?
You've got
Well-
an awakened shrub.
Oh,
Elderberry bush.
oh,
No, that was the one that died.
It's good.
Was the elderberry
Oh, well,
bush.
that's not very good.
This one's a normal
Big-
bush.
Iggy's gonna say, "Hey, Shrub, who did you take the package to?"
The gray ones?
Did he say the gray ones?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him to touch the mirror and picture the gray ones.
He goes over. Nothing happens.
You
That's
should
weird.
Touch a mirror and look flat, bro.
Nothing happens at all.
Nothing happens at all.
Can you picture where you took the package?
He does, and nothing happens.
Get out of here, Shrub.
He's kind of taken aback and kind of waddles away.
I go, sorry, I'm just a bit edgy. And then I offer him a shot of whiskey.
You're gonna kill the plant doing that.
You do see a couple leaves wither after he drinks that. He sways a little, but
Can a tree get drunk or a shrub?
Well, I have a couple of skins of winter wine if you want to find out.
You know what? Iggy, I like the cut of your jib. Should we just start doing shots? Let's just get wrecked. Since we have to stay in this fucking cave anyway.
What? No, we don't. We're going back to town.
We are?
Yeah, that's
Then
not
what are
too
we
far.
waiting around here for?
Well, I wanted to do something else with the bear.
Okay. What you doing?
I want to try and picture the. Hold on, let me go and double check. I don't think we actually have a name. But the girl that we got a quest about, like, right near the beginning.
Oh, the
Yes.
necromancer? Or...
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I have her name somewhere. Hold on. Hold a patty flipping minute here.
I miss her.
Now, are you doing this?
Lopner.
Are you doing this before or after the shrub?
After the shrub.
After? Nothing happens.
Oh right, the power. Oh, we need to power it again.
Oh, yeah.
It's
We have one more charge.
currently
Probably ran out.
it's currently powered.
I thought it had 7 uses. We didn't use that many, did we?
No,
Um,
that doesn't
That's
mean that
fine.
no one else has used it.
Haha. Son of a bitch. Would I be able to do a history check just on those gray people? Have I ever heard anything about these gray people? Or the gray masters or whatever they called them?
You could, yeah. Give me a history.
Yeah, I want to. 21.
we got
Was it
So you do know that there are dwarves from the Underdark, the Duergar, who are called Grey Dwarves. There are also very rare creatures called doppelgangers, which are gray humanoids with no mouths. They're actually the ancestors of Skamos' people, the Changelings.
Hey, Skamos, we got some of your old school people here. That's where they went. Doppelgangers, motherfucker. I think that's what it sounds like. So I'll impart that information to the rest of the crew. Where can we find some doppelgangers? Because we'd imagine, isn't it something like an old tree trunk? It's like, what the fuck is it for those old school things? When they're talking about shapeshifters and stuff that steal kids and replace it with their own kids.
So
Oh, that's Game
yeah, the Fae do
Yeah.
that for changelings.
Fae.
A different type of changeling, not this type that Skamos is, but
Similar.
me?
Fuck yeah. So anyway, I think that's probably what it'd be about. Do we know? In my history, would I know where those kind of people would be? Because they'd have a certain kind of area that they would live. They wouldn't be just
so
willy-nilly
they
anyway.
hide in they hide within groups of people because they're telepathic, and when they take a person's form, they kill that person, hide the body, and become that person until they find someone else that they want to take over. They are extremely rare because they were hunted to near extinction or possible extinction because of their the threat of them becoming leaders and high-ranking individuals. There was a dwarven hold in the northeast, so a fair ways southeast of where you are, actually, that their king was killed and replaced by a doppelganger a few hundred years ago.
But we should know how far that little troglodyte, whatever you can, the little shrub can go to find out, to give us an idea of where he went. Because I imagine he couldn't have gone too far.
He
right?
can go as far as you guys can.
Really? I don't think he'd be that.
Could think about. He is sentient-ish.
He's as sapient as the rest of you.
And so how many days did he have to do? Did he have half a day to go do this, or do you guys have any idea?
He didn't say.
No idea, huh?
Could ask him.
I guess, yeah. Let's ask him. How far was your journey to meet these gray ones?
Says
It's a great idea.
a few 10 days.
10 days, fuck shit.
Which,
Could you mark on the map where they are?
considering how small he is, that makes sense if he was going off-road to get to was it Caer Konig or Caer Dineval?
Caer Konig.
Yeah, to get to Caer Konig. It would take him that long, as small as he is. Especially if he was carrying anything.
What's
Is that Shrub? Caracone.
Far east, and it's the second one down from the top.
Oh, right there. And we are at
Lonelywood,
Lonelywood.
far northwest.
Okay. Huh, interesting. So we know that there's changelings in Farm de Mill, whatever the hell that place is called. Sweet. We can go kill. I'm sure we can go kill one of those guys and get some money for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm down.
All right.
That's all the information I wanted to know, so I'm happy. I'll pat him on the head and kind of shoo him
We're not
off.
to worry. I'm gonna walk back outside,
Okay.
and I guess I'm gonna discover that they're friggin' gone. So I'm gonna shout back to the others. We got a problem.
Eliot Moose is on the loose?
What problem is that?
Eliot Moose is on the loose.
So,
Alright,
from
let's
we're
get
not
'em.
killing this thing, right? We're bringing
That's
it
our
back to the
payday.
Yeah, one way or another, we got to get
And,
something out of
it
this.
seems to have kidnapped Skamos.
Did someone tell him that?
Lilith
like,
watched him go as well. You were right there when he left. But
So,
Yeah, I'm just. Well,
Did
I
someone
mean, I saw Stamos jump on. I'm pretty annoyed because I saw him jump on the moose and take off.
is that son of a bitch trying to beat us to town and take all the money for himself?
You should
Fuck
go
that
kill him.
guy! Let's
You
get
should go
going.
kill
We
him.
gotta beat him there and tell him it's all full of shit. Everyone, let's load up. Load up. He's betrayed us. I knew it. He was shifty-eyed from the beginning.
Get
What's
him
that?
to set
Let's
up.
start following and Hot Rod's dragging that mummy by one of his legs behind us.
Jesus Christ.
alright.
No, we gotta head back to town. We gotta beat him there, guys.
You know what? How
Yeah,
about
but-
I have my my stone guy? He can go. Stiff Steve can help him carry the mummy.
Okay.
So you can hold it like that, and then the one in front, one in behind. So
Wait,
you're not dragging the mummy.
What about a stone guy?
Well, I got Stone Steve. That's my stone.
His
My
ancient
stone guy that
companion.
comes around with me.
Stiff stuff
Sage
Steve.
Stiff
What?
Steve?
Sage
S?
Stone Steve.
Triple S.
Sage Stone Steve.
Or Sage Stiff Steve.
Stiff Steve.
Stone Steve, Stiff Steve. I
Sage-
guess it really doesn't matter. Stone
You know what we
Stiff
should
Steve.
do is we should just collect companions to fight for us. That way we
Well,
don't have to do anything.
I've got a crazy frog and I got
What
a
did you-
stone statue.
Why did you let the shrub get away?
Motherfucker.
Wait, the shrub's gone?
No?
Well,
He's still with you.
No.
No, well, he's my homie. You know what? Shrubblesworth, come here. You'll be
He,
my
Looking-
friend.
he
Actually,
waddles over to you and
You're now my charge. You're my squire.
says, I don't know what
shall
that
do
means,
as I
but
say.
okay.
You yet.
Can you knight
Okay.
him, please?
Under the
Get tree.
of the night and winter, I now name you Sir Shrubblesworth II. And you are my squire.
Okay. You'll have to tell me
So you're
what
gonna-
that means, but okay.
You
you
try to
better
give
give him
him
a weapon.
Yeah, I give him my extra long sword.
You should give him some
He
matches.
cannot hold it. He does not have hands.
How come you do not have hands? How do you
Give him a
accomplish
candle.
He
things?
says,
Can he
I'm
hold
a
it in like a vine or
shrub.
something?
How was he able to drag his buddy around with no hands?
He pushed it.
He had he used his roots to wrap around.
All right.
So he was
Minor
basically
setback.
he was basically dragging him using his toes.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Well, let's
Iggy, can you
just
come
go
here for a
anyway.
sec?
You don't need a
Iggy?
weapon.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could fabricate and make him some arms?
How about we figure that out later after we go find the moose and get our money?
Oh yeah.
Maybe on a humanoid, but I don't know where there are muscles and tendons on plants.
We're gonna have to consult somebody on this.
Just give him some twig arms. Yeah, we're good to go.
There's got to be a way to fabricate some magic arms. Can you cast spells?
No.
Do we have a cart or something like that we can
Yes.
start loading up?
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, you could basically hammer a dagger to him, and you could run into people.
That sounds violent. I feel
And
maybe if we pray to the gods enough, he'll somehow be imbued with power and therefore can cast spells as a shrub.
He says.
The shrubber.
He says,
Put
I
the on the
mean,
front of take it.
I can hit people, but I'm not very strong.
You
It's
don't
okay,
need
my
to be-
boy.
You just
I
need
almost
to
feel
be-
like doing a Harry and the Hendersons thing. I'm telling them, get out of here. We don't want you.
What's his name?
See, my-
Santos could show him how to use his basically what is that where you insult them and you hurt them? What the fuck is that called again?
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Teach him how to mock people viciously.
You're going
And
to
there
train
you
the
go.
shrub as a
He's
bard?
also not very
Why
charismatic
not?
or dexterous. He
Is there?
he would make a better wizard or druid or cleric than anything else.
You know what? He could be a cleric. I was thinking we could have made him a warlock. That would have been pretty funny.
Maybe we'll just send him to join the college.
There you go. Send him back
Yeah.
and have him go to school.
So he's intelligent then.
He's in. I mean, he's got a 10, but he's
Ooh.
more intelligent
Well,
than he
that's
is
pretty
anything
goddamn
else.
smart. You're a pretty goddamn intelligent shrub, Troublesworth.
Thank you.
We need to find you a wizard. We'll teach you magics. We can be a magic bush.
How's he going to do that without being able to cast spells with hands?
Yeah.
Somatic components is a little thing. Don't worry about it.
wanted to.
Maybe we'll turn him into a warlock. I don't know.
Why don't we ask him what he wants to do?
Well, what do you want to do, Troublesworth? What is your plan for life?
Says I don't know. I never thought about it. Just
I
did
put my
what she
hand on
told
his
me
shrub
to.
shoulder. Put my hand on his shrub shoulder. I know. You've been granted a blessing and a curse of sentience. You now know of your immortal coil, and there's nothing left for you but death. Now, hopefully in that meantime, we can use you for something. Something that you'll enjoy as well. We ain't done some hard truths on him today.
He says that was an interesting pep talk.
Here. Just remember, death is around the corner, and you're a shrub.
Yes.
Everything can kill you.
I'm just gonna
Right
ask
on.
the little
This
guy
is
if he
like-
wants to come just
reminds me
chill
of The
with me
Simpsons.
instead.
When Krusty died and Homer's talking to Bart, and he's like, why? You could die tonight. Well, good night. People just die sometimes.
Isn't that where he like jumped in and he was wearing like a mask and a chainsaw?
Yeah.
No, that's
Hey,
not
do you want some brownies?
That's a different
Look,
episode.
Yeah.
That's a season or two
No,
earlier.
that was with Homer where he jumped in. He's like, "Would you like some brownies?" He's like,
Yeah, that's a Sideshow Bob episode.
Is
The
it?
one when he's
Okay.
talking about
Yeah.
death.
Would you
is
like to
when,
see my new hockey mask and chainsaw?
Yeah, yeah.
See my new hockey.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long. It's not even funny. I haven't watched them since I was a kid.
Can't
I've been watching
sleep.
all of them over and
Clown
over
will
again
eat
because
me.
I have Disney Plus.
Oh, fair enough.
Because all 10 million seasons
old
are on
one.
Disney Plus.
So I'm gonna try and make my way back to the lumber camp
Yep.
because that's where we left our wagon and the
Oh yeah, we should all head back to the cart. Come on, guys, we gotta beat Skamos back to town. He's probably halfway there. We were sitting here talking about shrubs. Let's go, Shrubbles work. Let's go.
How fast is the shrub?
Not very. He
can sit on my shoulder.
He is slower than wait.
Actually, let's just throw him on top of the mummy.
He is slower than Lilith by a little bit.
Lilith, you're really slow.
I am.
Well, I'm also... Yeah, I'm the same speed.
Okay, you're the same speed? Yeah. He's slightly slower than the two of you.
Okay, guys, let's move those stumps.
Okay. By the time you get to the logging camp, Skamos has caught up with you guys.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You tried to betray us. You motherfucker. I pull my sword out.
Testing out the new wheels. I mean, talking to the witness.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Alright.
As long as you're not trying to, take the ransom, the money, stuff from us.
Do I notice if Eliot thinks it's weird that we keep calling his mom Skamos?
You guys have not yet used his name, except for Corbin.
Okay.
Corbin's the only one who has used his name.
I don't think I've used his name either.
Yeah.
I think I just called you son of a bitch. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we keep referring to him. Yeah.
Yeah. A bunch of pet names
I
like son of a bitch and...
I go up to the moose and I lay my hand on its moose shoulder and I look into its eyes and I say, Eliot, what we're trying to do here is giving you the only option for survival. You now are blessed with sentience, much as our bush friend. And that means that everything is going to try and kill you. We're going to try and stop that by going and making up this fake court thing and basically waste everybody's time so that way you might not be hunted by every single person forever. And you might live to the ripe old age of, I don't know, a couple years from now until someone accidentally kills you anyway. But we're going to try our best.
He...
A single teardrop goes down Lilith's cheek. She's so happy.
Pat him, Eliot, on the head and say, "We're here for you, buddy."
He looks at you very dumbly. He looks at you with that dumb look that cows have.
Iggy's gonna want to know, just curiously, how heavy is a moose?
Moose are very heavy.
2,000 pounds.
I'd have to look up what a
They're
bull
between
moose
8 and
actually
100
weighs, but I'm pretty
Because-
sure.
They're
This is gonna be a big moose, though, right?
With the block and tackle I have in my bag of holding, I think if we had to, I think Golemov could actually hang him.
Hey, yeah, we were talking about hanging him.
Because the block and tackle allows you
You
to
don't
hoist
have
up 4 times the weight you can normally lift.
An adult moose weighs between 380 and 700 kilograms.
Kilograms,
So,
so times that
8
by
times
2.2.
8 times your lifting weight then, right, Golemov?
So
8 times.
Yeah, because the block and tackle is 4 times in addition.
So if you did
oh
2,
man, Spork here is fast as me. She got us the
Yeah.
weight there as well.
damn.
I think
What's that?
What
in
is-
we
pounds?
should talk about how we're going to kill him after the trial.
As
Hey,
long
we
as we had
can-
a rope. Oh, no.
We also got to make sure you build something high enough so that he doesn't either hit the ground or hang too high, because you want to have that snap so it breaks
Yeah.
his neck.
We
Right.
could treat this
Saber-
like that Netflix Black Mirror episode and give the group or give the people watching an option, A or
Yeah,
B.
I think that's a great idea. They can be. How about they're the jury?
So
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
That's an impartial jury.
Well,
Although one of
We
you
have
two
no
has
idea
to
what they
be,
want.
one of you two has to be a woodland creature, if that's okay.
Spork's faster than me. About 50. We're going with the high end because he is a big bull moose. 1,500 pounds.
See, I told you, those things are fucking heavy. So anyway, other option is we could do like There's a couple different ways we can execute this moose. I'm just saying this in front of him in character. So there's another one we could do. It's called, basically, we have, like, you get a couple of Zach speaks, and we'll just tie a rope to each leg, and then we just run in opposite directions until he splits in half.
I thought you only
That was the one
reserved
we
that
used to
for
do at the orc camp
traders.
all the time.
Oh my god.
It was entertaining.
All right.
Like one time, this orc guy did something with this other guy's wife, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, it was a big event.
I don't agree.
Tickets, planes, and then all of a sudden, we split this guy in half 4 ways. It's awesome.
Torture is against the teachings of Flandel Steelskin. No way.
So my character is going
Torture.
to walk off to go find
Oh,
the
punishment.
leaders so we can start this trial.
Yeah, I thought we were
Alright.
saving this guy. We gotta go back to town.
So you do get back to
I don't
town.
know.
This is on the way to town, talking about different ways to kill this moose.
You meet up with the speaker, which is Speaker Nimsy, the little gnome mayor, basically.
Okay, I start pushing Skamos and I go, I need money, and I like push him forward.
I hear you. I turn around to Eliot and say, "Stay right here, darling. I'll be right back." And then I go inside because Nimsy's inside, right? The
Yeah.
moose isn't.
Darling.
Yeah, he's my son.
Oh,
Yeah, he hasn't ever actually changed out of looking like Ravison.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised more people haven't kind of
Oh
freaked
shit!
out yet.
Is that gonna are people gonna try and attack him?
Yeah. So I walk into Nimsy, and I'm like, please ignore the appearance. I'm like this to save the insane moose from trampling over town because there's been, in my opinion, a spell cast over him. But we can talk about that later. Anyways, I'm going to maintain this form for the rest of the court appearance so that the moose doesn't trample us.
Yeah.
I'll say more during
We better get Lilith and Severin and
our...
Corbin in there too.
Yeah.
Everybody's in there.
Tilts his head and says, "Court appearance?"
I believe the moose has attained sentience. Therefore, it's now a citizen, and it should be has right to a fair trial of its peers.
Natural born citizen.
This
The moose that you wanted us to
And
kill?
I'll add wait, what's it called when somebody's born on like Canadian soil? What is that called? Or American soil?
You're a national.
No, it's like it's got that Latin name like what is it?
I don't
Is it like that
know.
where if you're flying over the states, you automatically become a citizen?
Just soli. Yes.
Just solely.
That's what I bring up as Iggy because I have a background in legalese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, does that mean that means you're going to be his lawyer then?
So
No, I'm not going to be his lawyer.
says,
I'll be his
Well,
lawyer.
well,
I'll bring up just solely within the educated and civilized world, such as even on the frontier in Icewind Dale.
Nimsy says this
Why
is
not just
highly irregular, but
Yeah, but just think of it this way. So if you do this, you're putting yourself on a higher pedestal than any of those other big cities. Right? This is going to get people talking and looking at you and saying, look at this guy, man. This guy's something else. He's up here, and he's setting the bar for all the big cities.
Look
I'm
at how
also-
I suppose.
I'm also going to say there is precedence for this in Waterdeep, when there was a
Right.
prominent wizard that polymorphed himself into a squirrel and still had to stand trial because
Yeah, man.
he had his mental faculties.
He bit so many nuts.
Hmm.
I tell you, fuck.
I suppose, yeah. But because we have no impartial,
We have some impartial people.
mm-hmm.
And then
I
they
would
were going to
say-
pick them out. There's about 6 of them that are watching right now.
says, I'm going to tell you I need prosecution and defense from all of you.
All right, I'll be the prosecution.
Perfect. Who's going to be his defense?
I believe Skamos spoke to his defense.
Okay.
Says,
I'll join the defense, but
Yeah.
Stamos, I think, is probably a better speaker than Lilith.
And then
Yeah.
Iggy goes, there's a matter of fees, and I start stomping on Skamos' foot.
Yes,
Which is
yes,
true, because
yes.
if I am going to be the lawyer, I am going to need fees. And since he cannot actually pay for himself, it is up to the town or the city to actually pay my fee for defending him at this time.
Says
I don't
you're,
do pro bono.
you're not defending, you're the prosecution.
Corbin, you just
Whatever, I'm prosecuting. One way or the other, I'm getting paid, right?
He says if the moose is found guilty, you'll get the full 300 as agreed, because it will be
If he's found
executed.
If he's found not guilty, though,
Well,
do I
then
get
he is
anything?
put free. You've failed in your deal with us. I'll still give you the cookies, though. My wife makes amazing ginger snaps.
Good. I'm down for that. That sounds like a.
Can
fair
we
deal
sell
to me.
those cookies for 300 gold?
Unlike
How many cookies is she gonna give me?
I don't think our deal was ever based on a guilty moose. It was just a moose head.
The moose was part of it. The
Dude,
deal that we
Moose
had
head
was actually for the death of the 2 druids, which we have fulfilled. So, I mean, I'm here standing, waiting to be paid for those 2 druid deaths.
Says
Yeah.
But
the
Was the
In my
moose written
opinion,
down in this?
justice
says
has
the
already
deal was actually for
been
the
served.
moose head, and you could keep the carcass and take 300 gold.
I think here, this is a new deal. No matter which way we slice it, we'll get this moose off your hands, and I think that is worth more than the $300 gold, or worth the 300 gold. Sorry.
Hmm.
Can I?
We got
Can
you
I?
alive and not violent. So either way, this is what's going to happen. If
We're
he is
gonna let
set
him
free-
loose in the town, or we're gonna take him with us, and you're gonna give us 300 gold.
No. We're going to make sure that he becomes not a threat anymore. So this is the options: is if he is to perish by an unbiased jury, we still get 300, and if he leaves and never comes back forever, we still get the 300.
Hmm.
Because either way, we've removed your moose problem.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, because that's good.
I'll help you with that persuasion.
I already have advantage.
Yeah, he's already got
Yeah,
advantage.
you got?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, and given him
Oh yeah, because
advantage,
you got that anyway.
because a great.
You should.
That's a pretty great argument.
He does have a good point.
All right, it
Yeah.
only rolled once, so that's really annoying. I'm gonna do it again. 16.
That's not bad.
16 is not bad, and
Yeah.
that's enough for him, because you guys have a bit of a reputation.
For what? Is it a good reputation or a bad reputation?
It's a good reputation so far.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Not like
Don't
my
seem
other
very
characters. Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, you've done some good stuff.
Also, Iggy will pipe up that, generally speaking, as well, the bounties are dead or alive.
He says that's usually for people, but he did say that he's sentient.
Well, he is a sentient creature now.
Yeah. Says
Like I said, I think that the moose was somehow taken control of by the druid, and since the druid's gone, this moose isn't going to be a problem.
I go, whoa, save it for the trial.
Hey, now I think we can avoid a trial here. You know,
says
I
partner,
don't
partner.
know.
no,
I
a
feel like setting out
trial
a
will
court.
be required.
Yeah.
Up to
Because
3 of you
then
can
at
be
least
on
then-
each side. We'll meet tomorrow noon at the Ramshackle Inn. I'll open it up and have it set up for then.
Yeah. We need to have a trial to appease the people, because if we just randomly leave with this moose, they're going to be unhappy. At least if we know justice was served, there's no repercussions for the action, because the moose was found either guilty or not.
If you guys really want to go about something like that, we could go moose hunting for a day. We can find a moose, chop off its head, bleach it
So now-
so it looks, throw it in there, and then everybody's happy.
I don't know if you noticed, but our moose is albino. It's not normal.
You didn't listen to what I said, did you? I started
Not-
talking
not a-
before I
not-
finished
not a
my
word.
sentence, right?
Not a
Right.
word.
So that's why I'll talk to the other people, and it'd be a way to go about that.
Spell that I have that might be able to change the appearance of something. you know.
Yeah, that
Well,
too.
As long as you have a convincing enough argument for a jury, you should be fine.
Yeah.
We have to talk about jury selection.
So let's fast forward through that. I do have something a little prepared.
Yes. Yes!
You got your woodland creatures.
Oh, this is awesome. This is so fucking awesome. I'm so
Your
excited.
let's scroll out a bit so that you can.
Wait, I'm on the
still see them.
defense? Oh yeah, I guess I kind of did push this, so it is on me a little
So
bit.
it is up to you which side you're on. I know that we have Skamos and Lilith on the defense, and we've got Corbin on prosecution. And anyone else want to go in or sit out?
I'll sit out, but I'll push Gollum up towards prosecution.
You'll push him towards the prosecution? Okay.
I'm gonna take the monk on prosecution. Sure, why not? Let's do this.
Alright.
Severin?
I don't know what. You know what? I'm going to remain unbiased because I believe as long as justice is served, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll be the bailiff. I'll be the bailiff.
Okay.
I'll be the one that takes the.
Make
yeah.
sure he doesn't come out and doesn't leave, eh?
Yeah, there are
I'll
four
take the documents back and forth.
town guards with Eliot there. On the left, you've got your woodland creatures, a deer, a doe, actually. You've got Sir Shrubblesworth, is that it?
Yeah, Shrubblesworth.
Trouble seek.
An Arctic hare, a crow, and you managed to wrangle a chewinga into this as well.
Yes.
He's standing on a bunch of, or he's sitting on a bunch of books so that he's able to see over the small pile of hay that's left out for Eliot to eat.
Okay. I'll whisper to both sides. You should really focus on the crow. They're extremely intelligent. He might be able to sway the other members.
Fair enough.
I agree.
And we have... I did send something to Discord. We will do a bit of a shorter version of that so that we're not here until, so that we're not here until midnight. But we can get an opening statement from each side. So we'll probably go prosecution, then defense for opening statements, and yada yada yada. And yeah, whoever, after your opening statement, your main person can roll the persuasion check, and whoever gets the highest on the persuasion check gets to sway the two juries, and Speaker Nimsy, the judge, and the crowd behind you as well.
What about witnesses?
You pull
It
witnesses
says right there.
in
You can-
the second portion.
With an action,
So I
you can present evidence. You can a minor
think
action. Call a surprise witness. Objection is one reaction. Interrupt is two reaction.
This is like a Phoenix Wright. Objection!
Yeah. So
That's cool.
I took something from 3.5 and I added a few other bits just to fit this. So, let's go with prosecution. You get your opening statements.
Okay, what are we gonna say? Do I have to roll first or no?
I guess
No.
if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, then you can develop something and then maybe put it
I can
forward.
just go. Let's just look at it basically this way, guys. We've got a giant moose, And we know a giant moose has been killing all the woodsmen. All the people that have been trying to do their job, trying to make a living, trying to support their families, and this guy goes and crushes their head with his beak hoof. How do we know it's him? How many albino moose are out there? Not that many. So, basically, like, yeah, that's it. He's a big fucking albino moose that's been crushing people's heads. So he's guilty. Thank you. That's my opening statement.
All right, Golemov, go.
Anything to add to that?
Ladies and gentlemen, creatures of the jury, we have gathered here today to ensure justice for all those that have been harmed by Eliot the Murder Moose.
Very nice. Very nice.
Use
Objection to
use
murder
the
moose.
murder moose, and they all. Ooh.
Mm.
Did you get that objection from Lilith?
He was found covered in blood, and
Objection.
That's overruled because he was covered in blood. He still has blood on him right now. Everybody, look at him.
There's no proof. Objection. There's no proof that that's blood. There are berries in the
Take the
forest.
apple.
I mean,
Inconclusive.
See any?
there were several witnesses within the party.
Could have been Kool-Aid.
If you guys wouldn't mind tasting the blood on the fur, we can find out.
So,
All right, you guys. This is getting out of hand. This is the opening
gotta
statements. Make your
yeah.
statement and then continue on.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta let Golemov. You have to let Golemov finish his statement.
Yes.
So he, the murder moose was found with blood all over himself, but we brought him into a court as an act of sympathy, because of his condition that you'll see, I'm sure, laid out here before you all. But he cannot go unpunished for his crimes, for what he did to those in your village.
Wonderful.
That's what we're here to decide, is what he should be punished with today for murdering those within your logging camp. Thank you.
All right.
I'd like to ask for our opening statement that due to the circumstances discussed before, I'm going to need Eliot removed.
No, that's bullshit. I object wholeheartedly to having the murderer, taken away from the courtroom.
Oh. Objection.
What is?
You can speak
Who's the
for
judge? Is it
yourself.
Nimsy or is Nimsy the speaker?
Nimsy the speaker is the judge. So give
Okay.
me a persuasion
So
check on that.
Okay, I'm gonna just
Why?
do the
Why
pass
would you want him removed from the courtroom?
because of who I'm disguised as right now.
Oh, fair enough. I definitely don't want that to happen.
So I'm just doing my passive one, which is 22.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, come on, no passives against group.
I'm gonna say that in the court, no passives.
Do I get the +5 bonus from
Yes.
my silver skill then?
Yeah.
You're rolling.
Yeah, because the 22 passive is really hard to beat.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
You still got to roll.
Okay, 24.
24. Fuck me.
Maybe you should take a passive on that one. Man.
Yeah.
Do I get to roll?
Nope.
Come on.
Yeah, he
Oh, shit. My bad.
allows it. So,
Unreal.
Eliot is removed. And,
Okay,
yeah.
so ladies and gentlemen, creatures of the courtroom,
Boys and girls.
I present to you my disguise. I'm here as the druid that we've murdered that had control of this young moose's mind. I maintain this form only to maintain order over the chaos that this moose could present. The only reason that he's murdered anyone is because of the dark magic that the druid we killed had used on his mind, and that's it. He was a peaceful moose. He's, as you're going to see in the courtroom before you, pretty dim-witted, and couldn't really harm a fly unless somebody had control over his mind. So we'll let you see that here in a second.
All right.
He was just doing moose stuff. What is moose stuff? I know I can take a drink by the lake and look majestic. I could have sex with you.
Bailiff, I thought are you for or against?
I'm an unbiased party.
And Lilith, do you have
Because if you
anything
wanted
to
it
add?
to be honest, if I was speaking on defense, the defense would win. So
Well, you could try.
I don't
But
have
you're
to try.
already-
I knew I'd win.
You're already bailiff. So.
Yeah.
Lilith, do you have anything to add?
So I'm not going to try and convince you that this isn't the moose that terrorized your town. But I am going to try to appeal to your sense of righteousness and empathy for living creatures and sentient creatures. As was said, I believe that this moose would not have done this damage had the druid, the evil druid, manipulative evil druid, not charmed him and manipulated him into doing such heinous crime. Now, of course, he must be judged in a court of law, but should he be put to death? No. Justice has already been served via us killing, taking...
By us murdering.
I didn't say murder. By us killing the evil druid that was terrorizing your town. You should be thanking us, and this moose should be able to live out its life as a moose. Perhaps we can find a way to bring justice that is fair and does not have to take an innocent life. Or what would have been an innocent life had this woman not taken advantage of it.
All right.
That's
Your
not very
Honor.
good.
To murdering a druid, can we really trust them on this?
You were with us. Stabbed the druid too.
I didn't stab anyone.
I didn't say murder.
On me.
Skamos said murder. So, I like both of your second arguments. So, Skamos and Corbin can roll your persuasion checks, but you both have advantage because of the help from your backups.
All right, 24 is what we get.
All right.
First one, 21.
Uh-oh.
Second
Persuasion.
26.
26.
13. Fuck.
So, Lilith, what you were actually doing, because of your argument, you gave Skamos advantage. So he got to roll twice and ended up passing. So, with that 26, you can roll a d12, and that will sway everyone in the court.
Oof.
I rolled a d12?
No, I did.
Skamos just rolled
Okay.
it.
It was a 3.
3.
If you guys want to get really crazy, we could add spells into this.
Minus.
Did somebody say Crown of Badness?
Maybe. If you cast it on Eliot, that'd look really bad for your arguments if you started murdering people in the courtroom.
Oh, I've already got a plan for that.
2.
Cast it on Corbin, kind of madness.
Then I'll just start killing
You can
people.
attack the judge. How's that
Why
going to
is
look?
that dividing by 0?
Stab the judge in the eyes with antlers.
No.
Hey,
no,
Golemoff, I've got a good idea for a surprise witness. Because we already know exactly what he said.
Oh.
So we get him up there, and then we'll just ask him, did you kill those people? Boom. Boom. What more do we need
I
than
think this
that?
trial is not about whether or not he killed them, as whether or not he is responsible for the deaths.
Well, we'll ask him that too.
Yeah. Okay, we can bring him up as a witness. I
Direct
agree.
I'm not talking to the defense. I'm talking to Golemov here.
So minus 8,
I honestly think it'll help us, but I guess we'll let them do what they want.
We'll find out.
27,
It'll just show how dumb he is. I mean, it's perfect for us. Show how
so
gullible and easily
minus
manipulated
8,
he was.
minus 12, minus 2, minus
Keep
We
seven,
cast charm on him.
Keep him simple.
simple. Keep him to yes or no answer.
minus 8, and then he's going to be minus 4,
Here
minus
is
17.
that we don't ask for the death penalty. We look towards being enslaved.
BRB.
Get him
Okay.
to pull our cart.
Can we have a cross table? I agree. As long as he's not dead. And but we need reward too. We need
Really?
reward.
What use is a dead moose to us? We have to eat our own dead.
Okay.
And plus, if we have the moose under our watchful eye, it's not going to kill anyone else
So-
or harm.
Are there any crying orphans in the courtroom?
That's a good idea.
There would be a few crying wives, or widows, that is. So, yeah, Corbin, you guys are up to call your witnesses or whatever.
Are there any visibly pregnant crying wives? Because that would be really bad for the defense.
Roll a perception check.
Let me see.
Iggy, what side are you on?
I'm on the side that is really enjoying this.
Yes, there.
I'm gonna
there
get-
is one.
I'm gonna get
visibly
Golemov to
pregnant
be
woman.
doing the talking because he seems to be really, really good at that so far. I'm half cut, so let's keep you going on that. I've got a little thing going though.
I'll just whisper to Corbin, use your prestidigitation
That's
when
what I was
Eliot
planning.
comes onto the stand and make his fur look bloody.
Yeah, I was even gonna try to put the smell of blood going through the whole thing when he walked up there, so everyone could smell the fresh blood,
All right.
or just make him
That's-
look super bloody.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's what I was already thinking about too. That's wonderful. Because yeah, I can yeah.
You could also
Smoke
use
wind.
prestidigitation to make small illusions, such as a moose like goring logger.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, Golemov, call up one of the pregnant wives, and then we're gonna put a little thing up here of a moose goring somebody that looks like her husband while she's talking.
Why is he making the wives do this? I don't think they
That
need
sounds
to be relevant.
cruel.
We just call up the moose. As a
Sure,
witness
let's just call up the moose.
time and ask him what he did.
Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind.
We're gonna go straight
Should I
for the
hear
for the
name
neck.
count to kill
Okay.
this?
We'd like to call up the moose, please.
All right. Eliot the
As long as
Murder
Iggy
Moose.
gets paid.
And I'm gonna do presidentation while he's coming in, and just make him look super bloody.
Okay.
Like blood's dripping off him in his eyes. He looks like a fucking murderer like crazy.
Give me a stealth or a sleight of hand. That is.
Sleight of hand. 13.
Okay. Most people aren't going to spot that, but a couple of these.
Did I spot it?
Of course, you'd spot
What
it.
is your passive perception?
13.
13.
Yes.
You,
Okay, I'm gonna call it out in front of the courtroom to the judge.
And
Objection.
I'll just say this is exactly what he would be looking like right now.
Your
towards
Honor,
somebody.
you think
This is
magic in
definite
the
proof.
courtroom to try and sway the vote.
The people need to see what he is, what he really is.
If there was magic, this would be happening in courtrooms all the time.
Yeah.
If they want, you know what? I'll say, okay, fair enough. I won't do that. I'll take the blood off of them, but I'll make the smell of the blood permeate the room, the fresh blood. You want me to do sleight of hand again for that?
If you're doing that and trying to not let people know.
Sure, why not? Let's do it again. Sleight of hand. 20.
Yeah, no one notices.
And so as that's going away, I say the blood may be gone from his coat, but if you think about it or even smell right now, you can smell it. You can feel it coming off this guy. How much blood, how much he's killed of your family, your fathers, your parents, your husbands, lovers, whatever you want to call him. You can smell it. This guy is just, he's drenched in your blood. He's guilty. And then Golomov's going to talk to him.
Hang heavy around his body. They will follow him forever. And you can feel the chill. You can smell the blood. Who else would really want to be around this creature?
You gonna
interview
him?
Ask him some questions. Ask him if he killed them. Ask him if he meant to kill them.
Eliot, why did you murder people, or did you kill people?
Yes.
Did you enjoy killing people?
No.
Wait. Shouldn't the defense have had time to prepare their witness?
I don't think this isn't a real courtroom. Come on. They'll get their chance.
Like maybe there's some sort of a wisdom or intelligence save for him.
We're gonna do like 3 questions too, or something. Leave it at a minimum, so we can.
Yes, 3 questions. Yeah, he rolled it. He rolled a 3. So yeah, he says no.
Man, I put the pressure on now that you said only 3 questions. I was gonna make this whole long spiel about it.
You just ask him, does he understand that murder is wrong?
Yeah. Do you understand that killing those people was wrong? Actually, I shouldn't.
It says, Mom said it was okay.
If someone came and killed Mom, would you not want to see them punished?
Yes.
We're done.
So,
okay.
This is the similar concepts to what we are here to decide today. You took their mums from them, and you believe that if someone took your mum from you, they should be punished. So we are looking to punish you.
He hangs his head.
And I will sit down.
You guys want to cross-examine?
And also, maybe one of these woodland creatures has had one of their family members perhaps murdered by a logger.
Perhaps.
Oh, you are just the fucking devil's advocate, aren't you?
I already rolled for each of them.
Like the cross-examine, I think.
One of
Melissa,
them
you're
did.
still muted there.
Oh, can't hear you.
Melissa, you're muted.
Who's muted?
Lilith's muted.
Well,
that was probably the best speech ever.
Right?
Literally. Yeah, I know. Eliot, so the prosecution has already asked who told you to murder all those loggers.
Objection. We did not ask who asked him to murder those loggers.
Also, Melissa, being a druid, should be familiar with how the awaken spell works, i.e. the 30 days of charmed effect.
Yes. And Skamos is aware of that because he rolled a great Arcana check last week.
Because it sounds like a lot of your argument is based upon whether or not he was 100% responsible for his actions,
So,
whereas he potentially could have been influenced by the charmed effect.
yeah.
You just pull up a seat right next to us here. There's one more spot right here on the defense if you'd
I
like
think he's
to.
like he's right in the middle here, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Just
good.
kind of giving his advice, right?
Like, no, I'm good. I play either side.
Thanks to his,
Okay,
his
Elliot.
background, Iggy just likes the courtroom in general.
You're just loving it, eh?
Before you met Mother, were you violent? Did you hurt anyone before Mother came into your life?
Moose are pretty crazy.
They'll fuck each other up to get to mate, so
So,
and, take care of their own areas and stuff. So it's kind of
Moose
bad.
usually don't attack unless provoked.
yeah.
Well, did he hurt any humans? Was a good maybe what we should ask him.
Did you hurt any humans before Mother came?
No.
Objection.
Do you
Relevant
think
time.
you would have hurt
Yeah,
humans had
irrelevant.
Mother not asked you to hurt them for her?
Only if they tried to hurt me or my
And-
kin.
Mm-hmm. I had another question, then I forgot.
There's always Skamos.
Gamos, help us out here.
Elliot, me being your mother.
Oh, I
as
remember my.
or-
Oh, did he
recognize it.
change back?
I didn't change. I was always the mother. I was.
Oh, really? Okay, so you just
No,
walked
he
up there
didn't. He
still
didn't
as
say
well?
he changed. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's still mum.
I wanted him to leave the room so I could explain it to the entire courtroom why I
Oh,
was.
right.
Pretty good boy.
Yeah.
Lilith or Skamos?
But did you remember what you were gonna say, Melissa?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Oh crap.
You were
That
gonna
doesn't
ask
really
what-
work now that Mother's in the room. I was gonna say are you gonna hurt anyone anymore?
Not unless Mother asks me to.
All right, Mother. Stamos.
I'll go up to Elliot and I'll say, so as you said before, son, before I came into your life, you've never even thought of hurting another human.
Nope.
And if I never came into your life, you would never think again of hurting another human, except for self-defense.
No. No.
And on a completely unrelated note, have you ever seen or heard of one of your forest brethren being brutally murdered by, say, a human or a hunter?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it myself.
Okay. And, okay. I guess that's it.
Okay.
Those are my questions for you.
All right.
Okay, so while this is going on, I'm gonna mind link to him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be talking to him while he's doing this, and I'm gonna say, "Are you sure that's your mother? Does your mother always talk to you like that?" It's like
Whoa.
something's going on here. I'm feeling this is just between you and me, but this seems like an imposter mother.
Oh. That is.
This is some underhanded tactic.
That is.
That is brutal.
So good.
Is this have any verbal or somatic components when you do this, or can you just do this whenever?
He's
It
telepathic.
just says I just mind link. Yeah.
He's telepathic.
You psychopath.
So roll initiative.
Maybe.
No, he. Oh, actually, it's not int. It's whiz. Is insight. So he rolls a 16. Skamos, what do you get for your disguise? Your
What do
false
you mean, what do I get
appearance.
Like it's basically a deception check, isn't it?
You said it was an int?
No, it was supposed to be wisdom. I accidentally rolled int first.
Well, if it's enter wisdom, he's not within 15 feet. Never mind, because Patrick's little statue can give a +2 bonus to those checks, but he's not in range.
So your
Has it been a
racial
full
traits,
day?
shape changer.
Doesn't really say anything about it.
Yeah. So I'd say deception with advantage. Because you look and sound identical.
Has it been a full day since we started this trial, like before, or no?
No.
The first one was
Same day?
18.
Okay.
26.
Okay. So yeah, he's not been convinced.
All right. I'm still putting the bug in his ear. I say something's wrong. Keep watching your mother's behavior. She's setting you up to fall.
But did you have to cast spells to heal, by the way? Because I don't know that you were able to cast that spell if you did
It's not a
cast.
spell.
I don't have
Isn't
to cast a spell.
It's not a spell. It's just innate ability he has.
Yeah. Because he's Kalishtar.
Is.
I'm gonna start talking to you and being like, "Hey, man, come on, help me out here. Let me win."
Although I would argue that might be a persuasion check from Corbin, though.
So I rolled.
Right? 'Cause I'm not getting any checks here, really.
I rolled an insight for Eliot to be able to see through Skamos' disguise. That's what I rolled. And
26 is pretty unbeatable, though.
Yeah.
I have an idea for this. I have an idea. So they both rolled, right? So
How is he getting like 26s and 25s?
Because he's proficient in all that shit.
Yeah.
He's spec'd his character out for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. My thought is maybe if
a fist fight.
If Corbin can roll higher, I guess he can't roll higher than a 26. But if he did, then he can make the Moose have disadvantage on that check or advantage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can I assist
I don't know.
him?
Assist him.
Can I assist in making voices in his mind doubt that that's his real mother?
Technically, you can.
Oh my god. Double telepathy.
He's got two minds going. Something's wrong here.
No, I know.
He's got a devil on one shoulder and a devil on the other.
This Moose has the classic signs of schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Therefore, I claim he did this out of insanity.
I can't wait till Golemov gets Eliot alone and just eats his brain anyways.
So, he cannot roll a 26 at all. There's no way he can get that. So, it's going to have to wait.
I'd get a 25.
The max he can get is a 21. Even with a natural 20.
My guy?
No.
I could get a 25.
Him seeing through the thing. So I'll give him another roll later.
I wonder. Would I be able to show him anything through the telepathic mind link through my mind?
I don't think so.
No,
I'm gonna tell him too. Do you remember when they were calling your mother a different name? I called him Skamos. Or that guy that's trying to kill you called him Skamos?
So, on the next turn, during their turn, he'll have another roll.
This is so tense.
Yeah.
This is.
So,
and there's blood in the air, boys. There's blood in the air.
So the prosecution has used one action. You guys have 2 actions left.
Too sure what we should do.
Call witness, present evidence, minor action, or call surprise witness, which is 2 actions.
And we actually have to do the contested persuasion check.
Telepathically communicate with Stamos. Do you think it would be worth calling the Shrub as a surprise witness, since the Shrub was also put into control from the mother?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good surprise witness.
Is it the prosecution's turn still?
It's still the
Do we-
prosecution's
do we know-
turn, but on their
Do we
turn.
know if
that's
any
good.
of these woodland creatures might have actually seen the? Actually, can I telepathically ask each one as I'm going through? I'm going to ask them: did they see him murder any of the village people,
We
or
haven't
know,
offered
or know of anybody in
We know
their
he
brethren?
murdered.
Well, we know that, but I would like to talk to one of the creatures.
So they are not awakened, but in this case, they are able to understand what's going on. So you are able to tell that the deer lost its mate to the moose.
Whoa. What do you think? We could
Uh-oh.
call it up and we'll just I'll mind link the deer and we'll ask it and say, if this moose has killed more than just humans, like bow your head to the floor or something like that. And then we'll get that, and the moose, he'll come up, bow his head, and we'll go, look at this. This guy isn't just a threat.
Now, if
to
Melissa
people,
casts her
it's a
spell,
threat.
she's the only one who can actually speak to the animals, FYI.
Fair enough.
I'm
Maybe
just
she could
gonna-
do that.
There's nothing happened. I'm gonna lie, but I'm the only one that can actually talk to the deer.
So
can
But
kind
no
of
one else
they're-
can understand what the deer is saying.
I can.
they are able
I can,
to, in this instance, they're able to tell what's going on. So I'd say that he's able to speak to it, only in that he can speak to it and it can respond, but not respond with words, like if
With
you
an
were
action.
talking to it.
What
But
do you think? Yalmo? I think that's a good idea.
I do need
Hold on.
Corbin and Skamos to roll their opposing persuasion checks for.
I also
bringing up the
I would like
first
my
witness.
statue to come up closer to me too. By the way,
Okay.
so I need him close. Where do I need him? I need him 15 feet from.
And 15 feet from whoever you'd want to give a +2 bonus to enter wisdom. But I don't know if that helps you in charisma.
What
Well,
did you
anyway,
say?
he'll sit there with us for right now.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay, so we're rolling
Persuasion.
persuasion again.
22.
22,
Jesus Christ, man.
11.
Like fucking.
Ooh.
Do I get? I guess I don't get proficiency or anything on that, eh?
Mm,
How are you get? So let's see your stuff here. I've
I have
seen
a
nothing.
+7.
+7. Jesus. Fuck.
Yeah,
But
he
still.
specced
Yeah,
himself
he's
out.
super on that.
Yeah.
very-
So,
Very.
You are a bard, though, Patrick. You get Jack of all trades, I believe.
Hey, why don't you give yourself
If you're not
Um,
proficient with it, you get a +1, I believe.
it's already
In
adding
addition-
that.
can you give yourself bardic inspiration?
You can.
Yeah, why not? Exactly.
Sure.
Oh, things just changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, now just trill to yourself. Just be-
I'll just every time I'm gonna start beating my tambourine. I'm fucking doing this stuff. eh?
Remember, you only got 3 of those.
Yeah.
So Skamos.
My bardic inspiration, I've got 4.
Oh, you got 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't Skamos has the opposite where it gets negative, though,
Ability.
right?
No, I'm pretty sure he has it as well. He just-
So,
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
ability
okay.
check, attack
Yeah.
roll, or
You-
saving
Be
throw.
negative.
So, Skamos, you
It's
get a
ability checks.
D12 to sway everyone.
Hopefully I get it better than a 3 this time.
Yeah, it's a 1.
That's an 8, I think.
8.
Nice.
Okay. So that's +6.
I'm gonna look at Golmoff and I'm gonna say our last resort is to attack the moose and get it go blood fucking crazy here.
We bring up one of the loggers that was attacked.
Boom. Let's bring up a logger.
We'd like to call. I'm gonna kind of look.
Who's the most injured one?
One of the guys that was run over by this moose.
Okay. You call up a logger, and he sits down He's got a splint because, oh no, you could have, by now you'd have plaster, so he has a cast on his leg, and he's got a cast on his arm that's in a sling, has a bulge that you can see on his collarbone. There's really nothing you can do about that.
I'm gonna like kind of like assist him into the chair and kind of like make sure he's comfortable and be like, see, this is the actions of one Eliot Moose.
I'll start playing some sad music for the background. Really get the mood going.
This is like you remember those old commercials for Jim the Hammer Shapiro with like the injury lawyer?
Yeah. Has this happened to you? We can help you. We will get you your 300 gold.
Moose attacks got you down. Jim the Hammer Shapiro.
Do I have... I don't have any sad music, but this is getting intense, so we will...
Can we have gasps from the audience?
You got
Maybe the
gas.
Maybe the defense should call the Scrimshaw lady who murdered the druid's sister, potentially leading this whole thing on. That was the catalyst.
Funny thing is, she's actually in the crowd there.
A surprise witness! That's your surprise witness!
Anyway, I'm gonna predestination again, and I'm gonna make him look more fucked up than he actually is. You know, like maybe some of his wounds are again a little bit bleeding. Looks a little worse than he is.
You can only do a little small illusion.
Okay, he'll just do a little bit of blood rolling down.
Another sleight of hand on that.
Sleight of hand. I'm gonna be sleighting the hand out of everything. Most people saw this. 11.
Pretty much everyone saw it.
I was like,
You like
Corbin, I'm gonna stand up and just be like, hey Corbin, cut it out.
Nimsy says the
and go,
same.
maybe.
This is a
All
fair
right.
trial. I will not let this be swayed by magics.
What does the judge have to say?
He says you should not be using magics in this.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My music was playing. It was a little bit too loud. Anyway, we've got our log worker, where the fuck guy is coming up here.
Yep. So you've got.
Really care about these people.
I'm super into people. That's what I love people.
Are you
And
just,
animals.
Like, super drunk right now?
I'm a little bit hammered. I've had
You've got,
It's a good thing I haven't taken my edibles yet, because I'd be right.
Is it a good
fucking
idea
alive.
to call up the logger with the moose still present?
Actually, this is a great idea. Let's put the logger beside the moose right now.
Oh wow.
Can't really do that.
Watch
Moose
as
is
the moose
back.
does nothing because he's harmless.
Use prestidigitation to make like fangs come from the moose, like he's evil and coming to attack
Right.
him.
Go and attack him.
So, you got your 3 questions.
All right, Mr. Logger. When the moose appeared, what were you doing at the time?
My job, I was. Me and a buddy were sawing down one of the trees. A good pine.
So they were no way aggressive or anything towards
Good
the moose,
strength,
Mm-hmm.
right?
good flexibility. At the time that the moose appeared, did you make any aggressive actions towards it?
No. We already heard the stuff that it had done. One of my buddies was killed. We ran, and he just came after us.
Let's ask the moose or ask the guy to describe what kind of violence was put on them by the moose. Did it come out from the blue? Was it just, they didn't do anything wrong? He just came out and just started fucking you people up? How was that?
Goring them, entrails flying, not a care in the world.
Can I
Was he
make
smiling? Was he hoofing it? He was just having a great time ripping your buddies apart.
Can I make an insight check to see if I can read which way the jury is going?
You can, yeah.
Oh my god! I
Folks
actually
had
got
no
a decent one.
hesitation.
17.
17. Okay. So, let's.
Actually, send it to me secretly. Text it to me.
I will.
Motherfucker.
Nice.
So we've got. Okay, I'm sending to you now. Right.
Nice try, guys. You don't get to know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I already know what way it's rolling, considering I'm having trouble beating a +7 with advantage.
Sorry. What did I miss?
Iggy,
We already hanged Eliot.
Iggy
You missed
is
that.
going for the trying to see what's going on here with
Iggy's
the jury.
And
Gotcha.
They
And
may
not
also be
telling.
hard to read because I'm not proficient in this anyway.
wisdom
So who knows what I'll think I see?
And for my closing question, as this violence was brought down upon you, and you had made no aggressive actions to this moose, could you tell me any reason why this creature may have become so aggressive as to kill you for your actions?
It's just a murderous moose. Came out of the blue and attacked us.
Nod my head.
He's also asked to describe the violence in which he is ensued.
Yeah. What kind of violence was issued on him?
Describe in detail, sir, the amount of entrails and death around you, and how much the red has splattered the white snow around you as you watched your brethren die.
And use the guy's name too, so we can hear the women in the audience wail after they hear him getting mashed up and his brain splattered.
He says, well, guy was sawn down the tree with, got trampled. He survived, but what kind of life is that when you've been, well, moose touched rather than horse touched? I got slammed by those big antlers of his, charged really. He broke my collarbone, broke my arm. Apparently it broke my knee and my shin. That one would have been one of the hooves after I got knocked down. There were a few others who managed to get away. He kind of stuck around the two of us after we got knocked down. Alright. And now we have up next is defense to
I guess defense can cross-examine if they
cross-examine.
want.
Any questions you have for him?
I guess. Have you ever killed any moose before in your life?
Never. Was never really much of a hunter. Fished a couple times, but never went after any, real game.
Ask him about his kids, his wife.
Has he ever hunted the most dangerous game, man?
Shut up, Corbin.
Ask him how his life is now. How can he take care of his kids and wife? Maybe his extended family. He's got a mother and a father that are decrepit. They
So-
can't work.
Objection. Who's
Objection.
asking the question?
Skamos brought up an
Hold on a
objection.
second.
So
What the...
they say, Nimsy says, sustained. Mr. Corbin, Mr. Deckard, you're gonna have to stand down from additional questions and leading the witness, trying to lead the defense.
You hear that, courtroom? I'm trying to lead you guys.
I think it's
But,
the opposite way. But anyway.
Moving on.
You can lead a horse to water.
Okay,
And make a drink.
can Lilith talk? Or
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I having to wait my turn? Okay. Lilith approaches the logger. Sir, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have
for
to
the
ask
injury.
Lilith to step away from the logger because that's getting a little too aggressive. We want to protect our witnesses.
I'm really like a little tiny.
Doesn't matter.
She's a
Right
toddler.
now, right now, you are going and you're getting a little too close and you're intimidating the witness. I have to ask
I
you to step
will
back.
stand.
I
at
assure you that I will not let
appropriate
anything happen to your
length away
witness.
from the witness. I will stay an appropriate length from the witness.
Thank
Sir,
you.
I
6
am
feet.
so sorry to hear about the horrible, horrible things that happened to you and your kin. I want to tell you about what was the charming spell that was used on
Yep,
the moose?
the awaken spell charms the creature
Are you
for
familiar
30
with
days.
the awaken spell? I want to ask the logger if he knows what that is.
Says,
Oh, guaranteed
no,
not.
not at all. Not much of a spellcaster, you see.
Okay, so I'm going to explain what the spell is and what it does to
Okay.
him. So, imagine you had this spell done to you, and you had a horrible manipulative monster that gained control over you and charmed you. Do you think that if you did their dirty work, you should be executed because
Objection.
you followed the orders of someone who put this spell on you and tricked you?
Objection. If your mom told you to jump off a bridge, would you?
If I was under spell, I might.
Actually, can you actually use and tell about the full spell about after the 30 days and how it's free will after that? Let's not go and just cut corners here. Let's give the full story.
I asked my witness a question.
But she's leading the witness right now, and she's trying to. He doesn't know enough about the situation. I think the jurors have a reasonable. They should know about what's going on with that spell.
He says, from what you told me about the spell, being charmed for 30 days, I mean, a man might get bloodthirsty if he knew that, if he was just forced to kill and kill and kill. But
Now, Skamos could use the Friends enchantment on him, FYI, to show him what it feels like to be charmed.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Do you want to feel what it feels like to be charmed, friend?
Buddy, you want to feel it?
absolutely not.
So you could see how you'd
knowing
want to might break away from it.
So I'm moving.
So knowing this, do you
I'm
think
moving
that
Why is that chair moving too?
I moved
Does Iggy's
Iggy
chair
up
have
so
like
that
legs
he's
that just like
sitting
lift and
with.
start walking around like a wheelchair?
That's exactly what happens. I walked the
Picks
chair
them
up.
up and puts them.
There's just a
the
loud
logger, sir,
as you drag the chair over between them.
knowing this, do you think that the moose could be should take full responsibility and be punished as if they wanted to commit the murders themselves? Or do you think that they should be charged at a diminished capacity because they were manipulated into doing these crimes?
He says, well, for the first month, yeah, but it's been going on for around 2, maybe a little more, so, I mean, he's got to take responsibility for after the first 30 days.
He's being led on by.
Mother, she came to your town. Did you ever meet this mother before?
You have used all 3 of your questions.
Damn it! Okay, fine. I can't ask anymore.
No.
You could,
Alright.
unless somebody says objection. Too many questions.
Well,
Conceivably, you
very
could keep
no
going
path
until
off
until the prosecution said, caught on.
Do you know the mother? That
Hey,
we're talking
that's
about?
enough there. You already asked me questions.
Okay.
I have
Hot Rod's gonna pick up Iggy's chair and put it back where it's supposed to be, and do a little zip sign on his metal face.
Is he taking Iggy back as well?
Yeah, he's actually lifting the chair up and putting it back. And he's gonna turn it around.
So Golmoff, did you happen to read the Discord?
Oops.
chair. Do you like Hot Rod throw you in this chair?
That was an accident
Oh my
because it
God,
was
that is
still.
a great idea.
It
You should turn
didn't
Hot Rod
move
into
the
Master
center
Blaster.
point. It brought the center
What do you
point.
think?
I want
You-
Moved it over.
Old lady as a witness, the one that stabbed the other druid
So,
eventually.
We get one
you
more
have one more action, and then it'll go to the defense.
And the
But
defense can pull up a new witness if
with
they want, right?
this witness, I'm going to ask for another contested persuasion check. I'm giving Deckard advantage because that side was a lot stronger.
Damn it.
I gotta have something good. Fuck me. Fucking 15 and 16.
Persuasion?
That's brutal. But I think we might break it with our last witness.
So, 20.
20.
So,
We both did
20
it. Nice.
This is important. This is crazy.
is...
Whatever. It's all good.
They just the jury just loves the matronly looks of Skamos right now.
Yeah.
Right? But that's
She's got
that's why
attitude that
some-
just won't quit.
That's
there might
another
be something that
D12
might
that you can
change
add.
pretty quick here. There might be
You
a
want to
quick break.
roll a
I
d12?
did.
Yeah.
D12?
Yeah,
Wait, who gets it?
we do.
Why
We
you
won
didn't?
again.
No, we 20 as well.
Nope.
We tied that one.
4,
No, you got a 16. Was the highest.
16.
How do you get 16 out of a D12?
No, I mean,
Oh, you guys rolled
Well,
a
for me, I got
Yeah.
16 was my highest. Yeah.
I
Okay.
rolled a persuasion and I got a 20.
yeah.
Oh,
She
She rolled that
No,
one, yeah.
sorry, I thought the roll was. Yeah, no.
So 11.
Golmov, are we gonna call him up to
15.
the witness
Good.
stand? Yeah?
Looks
Okay.
like your small size and cuteness as a halfling is really swaying. the
Yeah.
We are gonna just call up one last witness.
Call him up his mother.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna ask him to take down his magic, and we're gonna ask Scamkos to drop the magic of mother, and come up to the witness stand to give his testimony in the courtroom.
Oh no!
you object?
You can object.
Yeah, because of what was said previously to the judge before,
What was said to the judge before?
where I rolled the 23 and convinced the courtroom not to do this in front of the moose. So I'm gonna try again.
That was
As not
in the
make Eliot
beginning,
Moose
though.
go on
That
the
was
loose.
just the beginning part. This is-
So,
How do we know you're not using this magics to, sway the moose in your favor or the crowd?
They will
Right.
do that in courts to not re-traumatize victims
Mhm.
occasionally.
so he says.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you want the moose to absolutely destroy the courtroom, this is your opportunity.
Hey, we've got a bailiff right here. He can go over here and protect everybody from this
Can
move.
handle this? I don't think so.
Says,
I'm going to
That's
scoot
why,
into the
Elliot
other
has
chair, a little bit
Oh.
farther away from the...
Oh, hold on. Are you saying this out loud too? While I'm asking
Hmm?
Scamkos to come up, are you talking to the judge like this?
Well, I'm addressing the judge. Yeah,
You're
because I
addressing the
objected
judge.
to going out.
While he's addressing the judge, I'm going to be talking to the moose and telling him, look at this. What's going on here? I asked Scamkos
You could-
to come up to the
You
front,
could approach
and
the
your mother
bench.
is speaking. sir.
You could approach the bench so the rest of the court doesn't hear your objection.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll walk up and.
And still, I will still keep whispering in his mind that this is something's up with his mother.
Hey,
There's something wrong here. right?
So
Ask your mother what's going on. Why am I calling her Scampos? Why is she going up there and refusing to go up to the stand
Skamos,
when I'm calling her by a different
I
name?
need just a flat deception check.
How do I just?
So not
So
with
it's
yeah, just a straight up one, no advantage or disadvantage.
So click this.
Still 26.
Hey, can he seriously, like, maybe... Because he's got +7, right? So that'd be 3 19s in a row that he's got.
Hey man, it's
Can we
all on
maybe-
D&D Beyond, isn't it?
Yeah, you might want to
Yeah.
reset D&D
Well,
Beyond
it's
because
not
that's getting...
it's not 3 in a row because his last one was a 13.
Yeah.
But that's... You gotta admit that that's getting a little bit...
He's rolled above a 10
Hey.
every single
He has
time.
rolled
Yeah.
above a
It's,
10, but
Easy.
The will of the dice.
dice.
it's the dice.
The dice is favoring Eliot tonight.
They
Look
seem
at this.
to be,
I can't get above a 5.
but
It's like the dice are trying to save a
I
life.
mean,
Maybe you should restart D&D Beyond.
Look at this shit. All right. Fair enough.
Maybe you should get Gollum to roll.
Actually, that might not be too bad.
And don't forget, you can give yourself Bardic Inspiration. Add
Yeah.
a D6 or D8 or whatever. Don't
think
forget
it's-
that, Pat.
Okay, is it a D8?
It's a
I think
D6.
it's D6 at your level.
Even then, I would have got 15, right?
So-
This is it's going against. The only way I could see me winning this is by shooting the moose in the ass right now.
So
I think you'll
wait a little bit on
lose
that
by assaulting
Assaulting the witness.
Wait, do you still have all your spells? I'm gonna
Me?
open up
yeah,
your
it's the
character
next
sheet.
day.
Open
Yeah.
up. I don't have any good spells to throw at him.
So Nimsy says we will not be asking the witness you called to remove anything.
Did the moose think anything strange about that, though?
Oh,
Did
he-
do another intelligence.
He
check?
rolled with advantage with that last one. So
I
you're
think we're getting the short end of the stick on prosecution.
no, like
All right, my character stands up and he says, "This is
Skamos
a
just-
travesty," and he walks out of the courtroom.
Skamos just, after they scryed on her, he just picked up her mannerisms perfect.
yeah.
Unreal.
So yeah,
I would still like to question Mother, though.
okay.
Well, I guess she could.
You can
Well,
still
did I
question
sign
Mother.
on back to that?
I'm gonna question. I'm not asking you to drop your disguise. I'm just gonna question your
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah,
See, that's why
I'm fine with
Gollum's
that.
working with me.
All right.
Give Gollum a Bardic Inspiration.
I give him bardic inspiration. Boom.
Okay.
TRB.
What do you do to give him bardic inspiration?
I'm gonna sing to him saying, "You're doing a great job." Where's my bardic?
Great job.
If you can,
Great job.
if you can get Severin to moonbeam Skamos, that could cause him to
That
revert
would
from his shape
if
change.
he moonbeams him. So
If I were to cast,
yeah.
what is it?
All right,
You can
I
question.
will.
Spells left anyway.
I'll just say. Yeah, I'll even say it out loud. Hey, Severin, you want to moonbeam him so he can get out of his fucking disguise? Let's cause some chaos.
I can't cast it anymore. Oh no, I do have a
Yeah.
thing of Moonbeam. I
What's
could
the
Moonbeam.
size?
I'll let you think about it for a bit.
Yeah,
I'd like to
consider
object.
Moonbeaming him.
Anyway, I'm gonna let
Very
Gollum take the lead because he's doing great. You're doing
Okay.
great. You're doing great.
So Golemov,
So-
you got 3 questions.
Do you, Mother?
Ask
how
what
did
his
you
real name
find
is.
Moose? How did you create Eliot?
Eliot was born from another moose. I didn't create him.
You would have had to create him with the spell to give him
Oh.
a
And,
mind, I guess, right?
Point of order too. I think it should be debated whether or not Golemov can use his wisdom bonus, since this is a court of law, and then it would be. I think it potentially he could use his wisdom to navigate through law and all its intricacies.
Okay. I will accept that.
That's been most of Golemov's wisdom throughout the campaign. He's not necessarily a smart guy. He's just wise enough not to do stupid things.
Street smart.
Yeah.
Like potentially reading the judge of the court, etc.
Yeah. Wisdom's insight, right?
Yep.
So I do have those bonuses if I go that way. But my second question is, what was the purpose behind awakening Eliot?
Revenge on my murdered sister.
So why don't we ask him?
Eliot
Why isn't she standing trial for the murders then?
My God, you're gonna put Stamos up some river here? You're gonna get him hanged too?
If he might have to drop his fucking thing.
Tim,
I haven't
this
asked
has already
it.
been
I'm
discussed in the
conferring.
courtroom.
I'm conferring with Golemov right now. I'm whispering
Here,
to
I'm
him.
gonna throw something in chat here.
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't get my third point here yet. We're getting there. We're getting there.
I spelled sentient wrong, but just deal with it.
Oh. I just saw the picture from Melissa. That's great.
Eliot Moose was created with the intention of revenge for your murdered sister. But yet you sit here defending him, saying he's not a murderer. But you specifically made him for the purpose of murder. Isn't that correct?
Ooh, it's a logic trap.
Yeah.
Objection.
You can't object. You're a witness.
Are you pleading? Are you pleading the fifth?
Well, this has already been discussed in the court, so I'm not going to answer it. I'll
You
plead
have-
the fifth.
I think that's a fair question, Judge. That is an extremely fair question.
Yeah, and it's already been answered to the judge at the beginning.
We're not here to explain our situation to the judge. We're here to explain it to the jury.
The jury was here when this
Oh.
explained.
Pat, look at chat for a
Yes,
sec.
they
Look at
were.
the general. That should be a question you guys ask. Because the moose would remember it becoming sentient. But
Right.
Skamos doesn't know that, so ask Skamos to describe it.
Describe
And the moose would be like, wait a
feeling.
second, that didn't actually happen.
You
What
can't
did
force
you
somebody to incriminate themselves, especially somebody who's not on trial.
You ask him to describe when. Yeah. You could try.
Like it still, it wouldn't be if he describes the day that he brought the moose into being. You know what he did special for him on his birthdays and stuff like that. Did he feed him some special nuts when he did a good kill? Something like that. Did you?
Other questions for the witness, as she's pled, he, whatever, has pled the fifth, or my final question, even though she admitted that Eliot was made for the purpose of revenge.
Okay.
Of murder. Purpose of murder. Not even revenge. Because revenge is usually one or two people. When you go beyond that, people of the jury, that's something more. You know, you have one person that maybe, hurt your family, killed your sister, but a whole town, all the people who were logging and stuff like that, people that came from different towns to specifically get a job, were murdered. That isn't just revenge. That is beyond it. That's bloodthirst. That's wrong.
Objection! Leading the court.
Hey, you're not even.
Nimsy says, you're not part of the. You're just in the. You're one of the viewers. You're not allowed to object.
I forgot. Sorry,
Can I-
man. And then I'll
I
take
go
a
into
shot.
the
I'll take
moose's
another
head?
shot of whiskey.
All right.
Can I go into the moose's
So-
head and maybe?
Lilith,
Can we get the moose
you're
to
up.
ask
Make sure
her a
you
question?
unmute yourself.
Oh God.
3 questions for Skamos disguised as Ravison.
Stamos, I'm going to use telepathy and ask you what you want me to question you.
Ooh, smart. You guys could
Can I
totally
telepathy
collaborate.
static into his head
Who
right now?
murdered my
You wouldn't
sister?
know. You wouldn't know she was doing that.
I actually have really good passive perception. So I got a 15. So what I've
No, that
noticed
would
she
be
is,
that's insight. If you could see, if he was being affected somehow.
Passive
I
insight.
have a passive. I have a passive 14 insight.
Oof. I don't think that's quite enough to be able to tell if someone's speaking telepathically.
Just
Okay.
the awkward silence in the court as we wait a couple minutes.
I will though. I will just before they get into this. I'm gonna go to the moose and I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, "What would you do if I made an aggressive act towards your mother?"
Says, I would attack you, of course.
Okay.
And
I say,
Nimsy says,
"Watch this."
you should not be speaking to the defendant.
I was
Corbin,
telepathically
get back
though.
in your seat.
Oh, you're telepathically.
telepathically.
You said you went over to him.
No,
Yeah,
no.
so you
Well,
said-
sorry, my apologies. I meant telepathically. Spoke to him
Okay.
and I said, "Hey, I'm thinking about jumping over the table and attacking your mother."
He snorts.
I'm gonna start getting up out of my seat.
He will, yeah, kind of move. He kind of shifts and watches you closely.
Can I?
Lilith, keep going.
Corbin, what are you doing out of your seat? Sit down.
Just hold on. I'm gonna telepathically tell you that. Go ahead, Lilith. As I'm just
Well,
standing.
I'm going to say to the judge, I think Corbin is threatening
The witness.
Moose. You just moved towards him. Can you get someone to take control of Corbin over there?
This,
Yeah, I'll
this
go
sheriff.
up. Corbin,
Bailiff?
sit down. I'll get involved. Okay, Corbin, please sit down. Back to your chair, buddy.
I'll
I'll
sit
buy you a
my
drink
chair.
after this.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
I'll sit down.
Okay, Mother.
I'm gonna eyeball the moose.
So, Mother, okay, so I'm going to talk. Stamos, did you tell me anything without Corbin blabbing over top of me?
I was going to say. No, I forgot. Oh yeah, no. Who killed my my sister? Ask me who killed my sister.
Ooh. I don't know if I don't want to make the old lady get put on trial.
Well, I'd prefer to direct it away from me.
And your witness already admitted to creating the moose for purposes of revenge.
What? I missed that. Sorry.
Just go ahead.
Oh, God. This is such a tough situation. Okay. Mother, so you agree that you ordered the moose to do violent acts for the purpose of revenge, correct?
Solely for the purpose of revenge. If my sister wasn't brutally murdered by one of these scoundrel villagers, I wouldn't have done anything against this town.
Nimsy gives a look, and so do the jurors on that side. Kind of shift around and look between each other.
I'm gonna do that. That's quite a thing to say.
Objection. What makes her justice
Mother,
more than any other justice?
Would you...
Right? What makes her immune from justice? Judge, you gotta tell us about this. Come on. Make a ruling on
Says
this.
overruled.
Oh,
Allow her to speak.
my God, I think this judge is not impartial.
He was on your side at the beginning.
Yeah.
At the beginning, oh no.
Says Lilith, you
He's
may
sweet as-
continue.
as the rest of the-
She's currently in limbo right now.
Yeah.
She's contacting the astral planes.
Just so stunned at how successful this was.
Well, I think we're having some connectivity issues.
I think
here.
so. Damn that internet out in the sticks.
All right.
Okay. You back?
You cannot be out at the trial of the century.
Just turn my camera off.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I was gonna call you and put you on speakerphone and then put you through my mic.
Oh, wow. She's having a seizure. Is anyone here a doctor?
Melissa, if you can hear me, answer your phone.
Oh, no. She has been taken by the gods. That means the moose's life has now been forfeit.
There we go. Scamcos, ask yourself some questions, buddy.
Help us, she's seizing on the ground. Who's a doctor?
We don't have doctors anymore, I guess, here. Right? What does my guy have?
I cast Moonbeam.
I got a +4 medicine. So I'm going to go start... Oh, sorry, Mel. I got a 7. So I can't help you.
I cast Shatter at 7th level.
I cast Fixed Boat.
Fixed boat.
Have you guys ever heard of it?
Nope.
I will cast... I'm going to cast Does this one hurt people?
Sacred
Or it does
Flame.
damage? Shit. I was going to Sacred Flame.
I'm gonna cast Bigsby's Dong at 6th level.
Boom.
So Fixed Boat is a Pathfinder spell. I think it was from the last edition in Pathfinder. It's a 9th level spell that fixes a boat, and that's all it does. And it's only a fix for 24 hours.
Oh, brutal.
And it's a 9th level spell.
Can I cast Predestination again? And to make it look like Scamco says the old lady has had a wound suddenly appear on her face. Small wound, mind you, bleeding.
I mean, you can.
Oh, just wait.
Oh,
Melissa, talk.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
yep.
Okay. God damn it.
What was your question?
I was gonna ask if she could release the moose from her sort of consort and give him freedom from, what she asks and what she wants. How really can you say that better?
That should have been already done after 30 days, though. Right? He has free will after 30 days?
Yeah. He no longer wants to murder anything. He only wants to protect me.
Predestination.
Do you want to try?
Predestination.
Corbin, roll a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. 16.
Okay. I think that gets past everyone.
It just needs to get past the moose.
I'm getting ready to get the fuck out of there too because he's probably got his eyeballs on me.
So
I'm kind of.
You're.
This is gonna turn into
You
shit.
made Skamos
Just a little cut.
look like he's starting to bleed.
Has a little bit of bleeding going. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see the moose's reaction.
All right.
Roll
This might
initiative.
get really fucked up, guys. Get ready.
Corbin is
And
such a sore loser. Oh my god.
You know what? Anything to win in the courtroom. Right?
He looks around, but is not fooled. He kind of glances at you, glances at her, or him. Doesn't really know what to do.
All right. I give up. Call him off. It's up to you.
Do you have your arms crossed like you're like a grumpy kid? You're like, oh, fine.
No, I'm more still tapping my tambourine. Just kind of tapping it. Telling Gollum off he's doing a great job.
Remember Gollum, you got that. You got that support.
Yeah. Still going. Always smiling, right? Gotta be happy. Anyway. Is that it for that guy? Are we gonna do our closing
I think
statements?
that's all of Melissa's questions too, right? I think that was her 3.
I think so. So
That's
Yeah.
not myself. So I
We're gonna
think
do
we
some
get a
closing statements?
it is another persuasion.
Call him off.
Yeah, Golemov, you were the one who started that, or was doing that.
Again, he still has my bardic inspiration.
Yes. And you can roll it using wisdom instead of charisma.
You get a 1.
I know it doesn't matter what else.
I get a 1 too,
Um,
but it's
I
fine.
got a 1. But if
You
I
got a 1?
I also got a 1, but it's an 8.
But you also get to roll the D8, right?
D6.
D6.
Is it? Hold on.
Oh, that's
D6.
right.
Golemov.
And
Roll your
fun fact,
D6 and add your modifiers.
automatic fails.
Oh yes, it is a D6.
I rolled a 6 on a 1.
No bueno.
Wait, so
rolled
what's
a
the-
1 on the D6. So
Oh, so we got 2.
it's 3 versus 8. So,
Well, no. If I use my wisdom, it's technically 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. The one shot, your one opportunity right there.
Okay.
What would I have got? Let's see.
So,
Oh,
I would have got shit anyway.
looks like Stamos is away from the desk, so Lilith, roll a d4.
Okay. 4.
Of course.
Okay.
we got some
So,
sore losers.
This is going to
awesome.
be. This is really going for you guys.
We had to make it look proper, right? Like we really tried.
Yeah, you guys definitely gave it your A game. The dice just weren't with you
Okay.
tonight.
No shit, hey? That was
So,
some good
minus
fucking
4.
underhanded shit that was going on. That should have given us some bonuses on that underhanded stuff, because that was wonderful. The smell of blood on the
Why is
thing.
it set to
Fucking
time?
Wonder bar.
The problem is that you
if I had
weren't wearing a
stress lines, I
tie.
totally would have casted Bless on you guys, just to even it out.
I suppose I wasn't, looking majestic, right?
It's got to remember, Stamos is a trained bullshitter.
Yeah, remind me not to get into a fucking fight with him like that again.
Alright, so.
Mine, I'm a book learner. That's about it.
Let's see if this.
He basically just pulled out the Chewbacca defense.
Set to time. No wonder it wasn't working.
I think he just
Okay,
worked the crowd, right?
15, that would be 11.
he charisma the shit out of him. Oops. Even that, fuck me. Oh, that's not bad.
So that's going to be plus 15, which is
That's totally.
7.
That's super right?
You like that?
That
It's
is
the
so
goddamn
fucking
truth.
Right?
Oh, we got another person trying to sell us followers, primes, and viewers.
Ooh.
What's going
Oh,
on?
Hell yeah. I should probably ban them, hey?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Man. Hey, I did my mod duty.
Nice. So
You modded them so good. I'm proud of you.
Woo, keep mod.
19.
I also added a word to our vocabulary. Fish is now allowed in Twitch chat.
Melissa, I don't know what's going on with your mic, but it sounds like a slapping wet fart.
Right? Kind of sounds like when Princess Leia was dressed up as the bounty hunter trying to get Han out.
Yeah.
Oh, and the voice modulator thing?
So 17, that is... Oh, man. Okay.
Some bump.
So, you guys, I think, because we're getting close to 9, let's just go into closing statements. Because
All right.
it's going to be extremely difficult for you guys to lose.
Win?
The prosecution is not doing well. So let's go into closing statements.
We did fantastic. I think the
One
judge
first. I got
and
It
jury.
something-
it depends on how the people accept your arguments.
I think we'll let prosecution
Hey.
go first. I'll
Can we
conclude
maybe, since we were talking about having some of the actual people watching give their opinion, can we have them as the opinion for the humans, and then you can have that other opinion for the animals?
They are the
Let's
jury.
make this more fun. But the actual
Yeah, the actual
viewers?
How does
jury
the
are
jury feel?
the 5 people on each side, left and right.
But
So,
our viewers, though, people watching on
Yeah,
Twitch.
it's
oh, them.
Twitch chat. Is there any
Twitch chat.
What do
Yeah,
they
that's
feel?
what I want.
yay or nay?
I think I've
I don't know
only
how to do
got
both.
2 people who are actually participating, but
Well, I'll
yeah,
participate because I'm watching.
Spork and Spork,
So,
let us know which side you think.
No, don't start that.
Mods can't.
How do I
Mods
do that?
can't vote.
Oh, come on! I'm watching though. Come on, I'm a viewer.
So, yeah.
All right.
Free the moose. That's what we like to hear.
Okay.
Breathe. Come on.
And your husband?
Team
Team
Moosey
Moosey Moose.
Nice.
Oh,
Free moose.
So free,
Free moose meat for
that
all.
sounds like a split.
okay. It is split. So
Oh boy.
let's get Corbin to try to convince Spork 109 that he should be hung in the square, and then Skamos can try to convince Spork 108.
All right.
This is like 12 Angry Men right now.
Yeah.
12 Angry Man. I would like you to put yourself in the shoes of the wife where you're coming, your husband doesn't come home. You've got no more food on the table. You've got your son that can't be fed. You've got your child that's nursing that is literally starving because you cannot get any food on the table. You have to go out there and work somehow. And yet this moose that he even admitted he wanted to kill, it's 30 days afterwards, he had the free will not to go out and kill, not to listen to his mother. He knew right from wrong. We asked him, so he knows what's going on, what's happening, and he still doesn't care, and murdered and killed and just annihilated the lives of all these people. How do you feel about that? That this was all done on revenge for something that you didn't have any part of, being a mother, a wife of somebody that got killed trying to do their job. That's all I gotta say. Like this is something where it's going. He's a big fluffy moose. That's fine. He's a big fluffy moose that crushed somebody's head, someone's loved one's head, and splattered it all over, and could have had kids. The wife dying of starvation, freezing in the cold, because they had nothing else to go to. It's so much hardship and so much heartache that they can put to end by getting rid of this moose.
All right, and
Golemoth, would you like to add a little bit in?
I mean, you nailed it pretty much on the head here. We're talking about a moose that, sure, he isn't the brightest bulb in the bin, but he still knows right from wrong and chose the wrong path. And if we could, we would punish all of those responsible.
okay, and
And I would look at my mother. I would look at the mother and be like kind of squint at her.
Yes, if we could punish them all.
and Skamos, try to convince Spork 108 that we shouldn't be having moose jerky.
We don't want moose jerky? Okay. I'll try my best here. Well, at the end of the day, Eliot the Moose was charmed.
On the loose.
He was charmed and he was convinced to murder on behalf of somebody else. And unfortunately, due to his relationship with that person, he continued to defend them because he thought they were their mother. So at the end of the day, Eliot the Moose should stay on the loose and not on a noose. And that's all I have.
Ooh. Ooh, that was good.
All right,
Ooh.
108. Does that change your mind?
But you're not his mother.
His mind is corrupt. Mad moose.
Mad
disease.
moose disease.
Okay.
Well, let's just roll a dice.
So-
Flip it on that.
Well, if his mind is corrupting, he has mad moose disease. I think he needs to be hung anyways.
A man moose disease.
So,
He's not even edible.
We
Right?
are completely split.
We've got a hung jury.
It's hung jury. It's too bad we don't have a couple more people participating in chat.
You did. I put up my what I said.
Spork 109 is saying it's not his fault.
So
I'll tell you what. How about we go and we
I'm
split the moose in half, and half of it can get killed, and then half of it can be saved.
Can someone reanimate half a moose?
so
I think
What if
that's
you
probably
just
the best
cripple
bet.
them for life?
I'm gonna
Does that
ask
help?
my friend in
Right?
chat.
I'm down with crippling.
My friend in chat.
Corbin, you should
You can
just trial the combat.
give me a highs or lows. Let me know whether this D100 that I roll is going to be above 50 or below 50. 1 to 50 or 51 to 100.
Come on, I'm looking.
We go highs. We always go highs.
We'll find out. It's going to be the roll of the dice.
Which saves the moose? Yeah, it's the one. I'm gonna say it's lower.
High. Okay.
Oh, they pick high.
And 63.
Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
high. So the jury manages to decide in favor of the moose. Eliot,
I am going to ask the court to show that dice roll.
I have it set to everyone. So if you go into the
Let me
game log,
see.
you can see
Where
the
is this?
63.
Show me the dice roll.
Show me the dice. That's bullshit. It could have been changed. All right, fair enough.
Okay.
That dice was swayed in the court.
So
The dice.
Confession is no longer admissible.
I
Nimsy,
agree.
your gnomish speaker of Lonelywood, says, well, the
Moose
jury has
deserves on the
spoken. We will be no moose jerky.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna ask
we will
though.
be
So how do we
finding
pay
Eliot
back
the Murder
all these
Moose. Murder Moose no more.
Okay.
Eliot
Now,
is
I
I,
would
free.
like
I might
to start-
interject here to the judge. This wasn't a matter of deciding if reward was given or not. This was a matter of the moose's
Fate.
guiltiness. So
It's
we
more
can
the
have
side
another
of
court
fate.
case if you'd like on reward, but at the end of the day, I believe this absolves Eliot of his crime.
Bullshit.
Correct.
Well, the
he
judge
he
still
has
has
been
to
absolved.
dish out the punishment. He has found like he can still give out punishment.
You may not be
He
guilty.
should be hard labor, work
Yeah,
back and
punish
pay
him.
for these
That'd be double moose jeopardy.
Well, like he has obviously been
That
murdered,
was
them, and he
that
was
would be only
decided
if
that
he was.
This is like getting okay. What's the difference between life in prison versus the death row, right? So we just got him off death row, but I think he still is maybe should be paying dues.
All right.
It
So
depends
was
on
his
how
job.
late-
Can
it depends on
I
how
stand
late
up in front of the
group
court
was.
right now? I'd like to stand up in front of the court right now.
Okay.
And I'll address all the people that are not in the jury. All the people that have lost their family, their friends,
Oh my
their way of life,
God.
anything like that. And I'm gonna say, are you guys gonna stand for this?
It's
Are
trying to
you
get
guys
mob
gonna stand for
justice,
this?
huh?
We want mob justice to take care of this so we can have
My friends fell on him.
Roll to incite riot.
I want to
Can
use
I
my
roll to an
friends on
incite
him
a
to
riot?
convince him to shut up.
Use
Although all these
use friends. So that is a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have friends or nothing like that.
Who are you friendsing on?
I'm not friending anyway because I don't have friends.
No, Skamos is casting friends.
Because I'm doing it for everybody. I'm saying, go get your cousins, go get your uncles,
It's
go get everyone.
I
Line
don't
them up
think this is the
outside.
time for
Let's
this.
not let this moose
I
leave.
think we should stop talking now.
What's that, Skamos? Your friend spell is what?
I was
Oh, that lasts for 1 minute.
charisma check. It gives me advantage.
Oh, gives you advantage.
Oh my god. You better get the fuck out of here in 1 minute, because this is
Well,
gonna be a bad group after you.
You know what's funny? How about our viewers want mommy moose to go down rather than the moose?
No, this is amazing. Because depending on how enraged the entire mob is, they might go after Skamos.
Yeah, but this
No,
is what our
he's-
viewers
he's
want.
using
so
it
maybe
on
I'll
Corbin.
incite a little bit. But
Yeah,
you're trying to do that.
What
Oh,
our
so what?
viewers want?
Right?
I want
It's
what our
getting out
viewers.
of control.
Yeah, but that
Getting out of control.
What
I don't know
am
if
I
I believe-
supposed to roll? If he's using friend on me?
He's using
That's a
friends on
gray
you,
area.
so it's a persuasion with advantage to basically he's getting you to
Calm the
to
fuck
calm
down.
down and yeah.
So I'm just rolling off my wisdom saving throw?
No, Skamos is rolling a persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, but don't I get to
No, it doesn't have a
go against
save.
it?
It just gives him
Yeah, but the problem with
it
it,
gives him advantage to
Only
persuade.
13.
no, that's player agency.
Only
though.
a
You can't
13.
determine how a player
The
decides.
persuasion rolls
Yeah.
will come down.
So he's trying to get you to calm down with a 13. Does that work?
So what am I? Well, what does that go against?
That goes against you. Do you think a 13 is enough to get Corbin to stand down?
Probably not.
No, I don't think it would. But I need
Alright.
something to go off. Like, would I be
I'm
my
gonna
intelligence?
intervene here and be like, it has been decided, Corbin. I will forcibly remove you from this place if you do not calm down.
And then I'll
Yeah.
say, fine.
I'll say
Let's turn our rage onto somebody else. The person
have-
who went.
you have
No,
30
I'm
days
decided
to
for all
feel
this.
restrain
Who pushed
Corbin
for
now
all
and
this
remove him.
murder?
you have 30
You know,
days to appeal.
You're gonna
the
have to
decision.
roll to restrain me.
I will roll to restrain you.
Okay.
Strength check.
So that is
I'm gonna
Hype up the
athletics
crowd.
and
Okay.
I got a 2. So yes,
Let's
I have
see.
been restrained. -1.
Let's see how many of these pregnant wives that are missing husbands.
I have rolled a
repulsed here.
22, so I'm now currently
Or-
restraining Corbin, and I will remove him from the courtroom.
All
You're
right.
dragging me out of the courtroom.
got him in a headlock
Hey,
and
how
you're
much-
taking him out.
How
Yeah.
much strength does my buddy have?
As a s-
Anyway, I'm getting dragged out
it's in
one way or
actually
another.
it's in Discord. He can
Oh,
attempt
I
to
wrote it
assist you to
down.
break out.
He's only got a 16 for his strength. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna fireman carry Corbin out of here. I'm like, okay, Corbin, it's done.
And I'll just keep saying, "This is not justice. This is not justice."
This is Moose Court.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. shit.
All right. Well, I think we will call it.
I
there.
am the law.
I am the law.
Yeah, that's what you're saying as you're pulling me out. I am the law.
Oh. I still love my Justice Hammer from my first character that was Judge Dredd. It was sentient and it was Judge Dredd.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we all got sentient weapons, didn't
Yep.
we? I had a dagger that just wanted to kill
Not
people
me.
just for shits.
Yeah, you were too afraid to get a sentient weapon. The rest of us were like, fuck it, let's get it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's the worst that could
I
happen?
guess.
Oh man, that was like a fucking coon's
acquitted.
age ago.
Right. I guess you guys get our money and come outside afterwards.
It's like the hoop. The hoop did not fit, so you must acquit.
Yeah.
I might be outside trying
Just
to
go
convince
outside, then Corbin like changes 180. He's like, okay, guys. That was
Well,
pretty
you know
cool.
that's exactly what's gonna happen. There's nothing against you guys. Just trying to win.
So I think we will call it there. You guys are getting your you are getting 300 gold because you did because you will be taking Eliot out as you agreed the night before. Either way, you were getting that. You also get you get
Ginger snaps?
a covered platter of ginger snaps. The ones on top or the ones on bottom are still warm, fresh out of the oven.
I'll just take those, you guys.
And
I'll take those for the team.
Can I say one last thing before we go?
okay.
So outside, with all the people getting riled up,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
I don't
start.
think anyone's
Just
riled
wait,
up.
just wait. I'm gonna start going to the people and I'm gonna say, okay, you know what? The moose was taken off, but I can guarantee you one thing. Me and my companions will take him and he'll never come back here again. All I need is a small donation from every one of you so that I can get this moose so that he'll never come back, he'll never murder, he'll never hurt anybody here again.
I love it.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
We're gonna put this moose. We're gonna take this moose to a farm. We're gonna run around with all the other mooses.
Right?
22!
22. I got a 22.
Yeah.
How many people live in Lonelywood? I've got this open somewhere.
I think the worst part was even though Corbin lost, he still won. Motherfucker, eh?
Yeah.
You gotta spin it. You gotta spin it.
That was awesome.
And so I imagine these people are gonna love me because I'm taking this fucking moose out of here for them. And as we're leaving, I'm like,
So
All your
Never-
problems
never
are gone, guys. Just small donation.
Corbin,
small.
you get 100 gold. They each
Small
put
one
together a
times
gold
Wow.
each. You get 100 gold.
I will.
That's
I will pop
that's
it
one
down.
gold from every single person in Lonelywood. That is an entire day's worth of their wages.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm
Especially
gonna start
these,
high fiving all my guys here.
Want that moose gone.
just thinking about that visibly pregnant woman missing her husband whose child is starving that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Just
and
took
she
the gold out
gave
for
you a
him.
gold.
Well, you know what? As I'm walking by, I'll be like, "Get a job, bum." And I keep going.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would
Okay.
never. I'd never do that. If I see the
Yeah.
visibly pregnant woman, I'll give her one of my gold.
Okay.
My personal gold.
So you give back her gold. Awesome.
So
That's great.
I'm one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
So generous.
Alright.
Here's your
I am
gold
a-
back.
I'm a
And
wonderful, wonderful man.
You all also get 900 XP.
Nice.
And I forgot with the last game, because you guys fought and beat Ravison, you get one. You gotta sell moose jerky to the next town. You all get, or the group gets a fate point. Those are the ones that let you cheat death. Each person can have up to 3. You've currently got one person who is down to 0. Everyone else has 1. And the team decides who gets this 1 fate point.
Okay. How do you add XP in D&D Beyond?
So...
Or just go manage levels?
It shouldn't need manage levels.
Oh, I see. It's manage XP.
Okay, yeah.
If you just kind of like click on it, it pops it up on the right side, and then you just like go to the third thing down. It says manage experience, and then you just type in the number amount.
So was I adding the 100 gold points to mine,
Yes.
or we're just putting 400 and splitting for everybody?
That's up to you if you want to share that 100.
Yeah. That's up
They
to
gave
you.
that 100
I'll
directly
split it
to
because
you.
I think we did a great job all together. So we'll split it.
All right.
As we're splitting it, I'm just gonna be like, should we kind of maybe give some of this to the people that lost the breadwinners?
Wait, are we getting some of that
Your
100 gold?
share.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
sharing it.
I go, you can if you want. And I put it all in my pocket.
I'm keeping mine.
How would
Sorry,
you-
these guys.
How'd you take all the 100 in my pocket? Out of my pocket.
You said
Your
you were
pocket.
sharing it.
I'm sharing it, but he took all of it.
No,
That's
what
what it sounds
what he
like.
got.
It's-
Oh, he's taking
taking
his
his
part.
portion.
Oh, fair
No,
enough. Okay,
not on there.
fair enough.
Wait, how much gold did we all get?
400.
So 400 divided by 6 is 67. We'll just round up.
I still don't even have 100 gold myself because I spent all my money. That's okay.
And
How many?
I'm so broke. I need this money.
what's that column of?
How many widows were there?
Yeah. That.
Let's see. There were 8.
Damn, that sucks.
Okay, Severin. Since I'm not a monster, I'll just throw like 7 coppers on the ground in front of me. And I'll walk away.
Severin and be like 10 each.
Yeah.
And 7 coppers.
And 7 coppers.
You guys are so generous. I throw 3 coppers on the ground.
So there's 8 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'll give
fine.
them each 10 gold, so it's 80 gold for me.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna give them each.
You
You're
could
a
always
good
take.
man.
You could take an apprentice.
Huh? So you're basically buying a child there.
To be fair, Lilith only cared about the moose, so she's not giving anything to anyone.
Okay.
Wow.
And all you people are calling me bad.
Hey.
Like that's like the kettle calling the pot black. That's brutal. Or pot calling the kettle black.
Done. One.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I won't give them money.
Who really won in this?
I look, you got all these ladies' hopes up because you're talking to them right now.
I'll split it.
I'm just thinking about my
I'm
god.
not gonna give you money.
Yeah, based on your
No, I'll
god.
give up. I'm just trying to think of what my god would think about me giving money to them. I don't know if they'd. I wouldn't. I'd get their hopes up now that I think about it.
And
Where is?
she's all for hardship.
You're right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to all the widows' houses and attempt to buy any books they own.
Okay.
I thought you were trying to eat their brains.
That's not bad.
Eat a few more brains.
I mean,
Yeah, I won't give them any gold. My god wouldn't want.
You
me to
only
do
get
that
2
anyway.
books.
Okay.
And whatever you want to give them for the books.
Well, I suppose I could give up miner's pick if one of them wants to get to work.
Only the most pregnant ones.
Or the children.
Yeah.
This is before work safety.
Yeah.
They had kids in the mines all over the place.
And who is getting that fate point?
I'd say the one without one.
Or
Call them off.
we could give it to
That's
Hot Rod.
Why would you want to give to Hot Rod? We could give it to my stone statue.
Hot Rod and the stone statue, Stiff Steve,
If
they
these
say
don't
call
have coins.
My vote.
just
Hey, we
me
could
my
give it. We could give it to Eliot.
Oh no, I want the moose to not be.
Also no
He
coin.
does. He does.
Okay, what about the shrub? Just kidding. Give it to Galmo.
The shrub.
Oh, you know what? I go. We're still talking to all these poor ladies that lost their husbands,
Yep.
right? I push the shrub forward, and I'll be like, "He'll help you make ends meet."
He says, I will.
Troublesworth is
I want to
under
tell the shrub
my...
to serve them now. As mother,
What was that,
so the shrub
Scamos?
listens to me. I want to tell the shrub to serve them now.
I already decided Troublesworth is under my command.
Right?
Well, you guys can
I mean,
argue
the
this.
shrub serves
I gotta
Ravison,
go,
so I'm just reconfirming it, just so there's no confusion.
Keep fighting it
He-
out. I'll watch it on.
he-
I'll watch it on VOD later.
He,
See you guys.
he doesn't have eyes.
Yeah.
See it? He doesn't have eyes, but he turns toward Eliot and then turns back to you. He says, I'm not Eliot. I know that you're not Ravison.
Oh, shit! I'd be like, you know what, Troublesworth? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look at that little dude and I'm gonna be like, I should have called you up to the stand.
Says, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, I'll fist bump him and I'll keep walking.
Branch bump him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the shit on my shrub.
But, neat. I'm just gonna,
I gotta go, guys.
All right.
yeah,
Have a good one.
All right, see ya.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Let's talk to everyone later.
All right.
We're going to. I'm gonna have to let Foster and Ryan know, but we're gonna take August off because we've got a few people who are taking weekends. We've got someone getting married.
We got someone
So,
getting married.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Does that include next weekend?
Yeah, I think Ryan's gone and Patrick is definitely gone. So
Yeah.
we'll just take the whole of August, which does start next weekend. So we will
Okay.
be back for September 5th.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen and ladies. See you then.
All right.
See you guys later.
See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.
Boom. And then, yes, go over to our ending thing. Back into the toolkit. And let's play some campfire music. Oh, I should turn the desktop audio back on. And I'm going to leave this on. Okay, I'll text you. Yes, I'm going to leave this on until 9:20. And yeah, I'm going to have to add Melissa's new one to this as well. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Yes. In September, I'll remind you.